for corn pop down there.
It is 12:30 on the dot. We are not late. We are.
Hey, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. Isn't that what you workaholics down there in the States believe?
Yeah, I kind of go by that. If you're not early or late,
Yeah.
kind of like 2 is 1, 1 is none.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
But that sounds like 2 + 2 = 5 to me.
No, just when you need something, it's better to have 2 than 1, and 1 is like potentially eventually only having
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Precisely.
Yeah, and that's why you're a hoarder, bro.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
My neighbors, on the other hand, they're going to be, starving.
Smelling when the newspapers fall over. Yeah. What do you mean?
So how you fine gentlemen doing today?
Okay.
I just woke up a little bit ago.
Yeah, same here.
Just breakfast and having coffee.
Yeah, I'm just finding out where you live, so I know where to go when the apocalypse happens.
You know what, brother? If you could make it all the way down here, when that happens, I'll hook you up with a bunk. It might be a couch, but
I'll watch The Walking Dead. It'll only take me about 20 minutes.
I mean, hey, if you get early warning, yeah, sure. 20 minutes though. We just beam right over. Just gotta pack a go bag. And
I'll just start walking, and then snap. I'll be there. That's kind of how travel works in television shows, right?
You mean like a year?
Yeah. I don't know. From where Hungar lives to my place, it's only 54 days or something like that.
Yep.
Wow.
By foot, walking.
So, welcome to F-It Friday.
Whoa,
hey,
what's this censorship? Hey, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's on the docket tonight? Am I getting feedback or something?
I'm not hearing it.
Okay, I heard some.
Yeah, just contemplating all the new games I'm going to get to play real soon here.
Why?
Have you ever played Hell?
Somebody?
I'm sorry, you guys both spoke at the same time. What?
Yeah, have you ever played Hell?
Hell, no, but I've lived through it.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. Because hell is when you know you're nuts to a stump and fall backwards.
Okay.
What was it? The Serpent in the Rainbow? Yeah. You guys seen that movie?
So no.
The movie about the guy who tries to find the secret to zombie powder and goes in and investigates the voodoo things and eventually the witch doctor literally does that, grabs us and nails him to something. And it's just like, oh yeah. I mean, you don't see anything, but you know what happened, and it's just it's worth the watch. Not for that, but for everything else.
Hey, Mr. Max.
How you doing, guys?
Mr. Max, why do you hate me, bro?
Why do I hate you? I don't know.
Because I like coffee. I drink coffee, but I'm not one of these, I can't live without my coffee. But I do enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning.
To be fair, I dislike the coffee culture, let's say. Like, people make their own personality about coffee. You could have told me you don't drink coffee. I would have believed you. It's I don't know, because but people they always talk about, I need my coffee. I need coffee to live. Oh, coffee this, coffee that. I bought that $5,000 coffee maker. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I got a $20. I got a $20 coffee maker from the house.
Yeah,
Walmart.
I'm like you, water, except not from plastic.
I'm too bougie to drink plastic bottled water.
It's the best way to get it as cold as I want it on a regular basis.
No, you can put it in that tin. Just don't fill it up all the way,
and it won't freeze right.
I had a $20.
That's not how water works, bro.
Well, depending on the container.
I just drink my water like room temperature. I don't like cold water.
I have a $20 coffee.
Well, that's because you're Canadian, like myself.
Room temperature is near freezing, but
right. The colder the water is, my son and I both agree it just tastes better.
Yeah, I'm still really upset. We had a warm snap the other day, and my living room melted.
Yeah. Oh, I know it was.
John, once you get to be retired, trust me, everything changes and for the better.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, and for me, like it's well water, so it's nothing like fancy, but
well water's the best.
Yeah, I put it in the filter because
I buy my water from a place that I watch them filter it. So you gotta watch out for the weird crap that's in it.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of iron in the water here. So
in Kentucky, we have spring water that comes out so cold from the spring. It's like hurt your teeth cold.
Crafting, I think that still counts as a bougie coffee machine. You must go full Luddite on it. Smash it.
I had one of those
Keurigs.
I have one of those Keurigs, and they're nice and everything, but I drink my coffee out of a mason jar with ice. I like cold coffee. And, I'd have to make like 4 freaking cups just to make a cup of coffee.
No, but like I read about like coffee drinker, but to be fair, it's not just that. It's people that like pick up one thing and make the whole personality about that one thing. That's just fucking annoying. Just like a lot of people do it with coffee.
Like Harley riders.
Harley rider, vegan, cyclist, or like even like some gym bro.
What about us gamers? Do we count?
We have personality.
It's not your old personality,
Oh, no, absolutely not. I live in proof.
No, we dislike you because you're a paranoid Bigfoot believer.
Wait, paranoid what believer?
Bigfoot, the singular, one foot.
I am on record. I went on a show specifically to debunk Bigfoot. I do not until I strap one to the hood of my truck and drive into the center of town.
What
Bigfoot
do you mean? There's a shaved one right there.
You're talking about me.
Hey, don't talk about Hungar like that.
No.
I've never heard him say "goony goo goo" once.
He's
a Bigfoot.
At some point, like I had long hair, like kind of unkept, and if I don't shave, and my beard was unkept, and if I don't shave it, like it goes all the way to the eye socket. So I had a buddy would call me like Chewy, like Chewbacca, because of the color and stuff like that, and just like a big mass of hair.
You should go back to that look. I think it would be.
Now there is something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
There's something I want to bring up really quick. It's for any of the ladies out there who's listening, so probably just the nerds.
Yeah.
Well, give us a minute, and Raven will be here.
She doesn't count. She thinks we're wrong.
Yeah. So okay, here's my thing. Let's think of what is the man equivalent of flowers. Okay. We go out and we got a significant other and we buy a woman like a bouquet of roses, which can cost up to like $80, right?
Sure.
And that's just like a dozen roses. So what if our woman wants to get us something around the same price point? Well, ladies, you can buy a longsword from $80 upwards.
Yeah, $80 is going to be
give your man a nice present. Buy him a longsword.
No.
I need a long sword. It's gonna be crap, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
wall
yes,
hangers
it
are
is.
crap. Wall hangers are crap, man.
You can please your man.
Yeah, but okay, when you're a
cheaply.
Called
kid,
decoration, bro.
when
I'll
you're
tell
a kid and you're walking down in the woods, or even as a grown up, you're walking down the street or something and near the woods, and you see a stick, and you're like, that stick would make a damn good sword. That's a
I'll
badass
tell you.
stick right
I'll
there.
tell you what. Like
You
I need
know you
I
do
need
it.
a like nice knife would be better. But one thing that you can please your man with is a few 10mm sockets.
I
What
was
if your
going to
man
say
has all the tools?
10 millimeters. Well, what's this? What's
a
this?
couple of
metric?
boxes.
A nerd's nerd is like $80. Get you a dagger. See, a nerd's nerd knows.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm saying that's just the starting point. You can go to a local. You can go to a local like smith, a sword maker, or whatever, and have them. You're supporting
Wait.
local businesses, and you're buying your man something cool as shit.
No.
Or
no.
you could just go down to Turner's and grab me a couple of boxes of 44.
Oh, what happened to Brian?
Brian doesn't know how to work the internet.
You know, I'm a bit of a collector of sword. I got a few there.
This geek is getting me a One Ring book. I found it and ordered it. She will give me the money for it. But happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Birthday. Yeah.
I could make a long sword, not the prettiest, but it would be usable for about $150. A nerd's nerd says, also, everyone needs 10mm sockets. I have 4 different socket sets and 0 10mm left.
Those fucking always go away. You know, just like
What is a millimeter?
Yeah.
I speak in freedom units.
No, you don't.
even if in the
Literally
US,
speaking non-freedom units.
even if in the US, you always like need the 10mm sockets to work on anything major.
Justin gets put in timeout every time he says that I don't have freedom.
Well, the only freedom.
Yeah, I've got
freedom
both standard and
presentation.
metric, but
It's called Imperial for a reason.
I'm going to send you the link straight out there. Where? Oh yeah, I am. Okay, check your stupid Discord, Brian.
Yeah. I've been getting a buzz.
But yeah, the fucking Telmeal like always fucking gets away, man. Just like he's the one that you always need, and you always lose.
Yeah, it's like you always lose.
You want a box of just the 10mm socket?
They sell packet of like 4. You know.
See, Max, this is my coffee.
Already, there's a lot of ice in there. Is that ice?
Well, I fill up the cup
shrimp.
full of ice and I just pour some coffee on it.
Yeah.
No sugar because sugar is the devil.
Yeah.
sugar is the devil.
Fine sugar. Yeah.
You know the trick with not losing your 10mm socket is to put it back in the box when you're done using it, right?
You know what? That doesn't always
using
work because somebody's always going to borrow your 10mm socket because they've lost theirs.
You guys there? You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, man.
How are you doing, bro?
I am well. My
Welcome
Canadian
to fucking
friend.
Friday.
Yeah. You gotta say fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Milk is the
yeah.
devil. Are you lactose intolerant?
Oh man.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
I'm
John.
lactose. I've only got 9 of them.
I was wondering, dude. Oh man.
Did you
Poor
lose
John.
a piggy?
No, I'm Hungar of the 9 toes and the colon of doom. Why do I have 9 toes? Where is the colon of doom?
What?
The little
The Lord of the
Hobbit
Rings cartoon,
there,
the Hobbit cartoon.
Hell yeah!
Like
When there's a whip, there's a way. When there's a whip,
You know, Frodo of the 9 fingers in the ring of doom.
I like I know it's nerds advice there. Relabel your 10mm as 716 as camouflage.
Nice.
That's good. Nobody wants 716. What do you want to do with that? So your guy don't work on machine much, eh?
A nerd's nerd is just like base. A nerd's nerd is like the coolest chick I know besides my sister-in-law.
oh really? What's the story behind that?
My sister-in-law is cool and she can cook, so she takes care of my brother.
Oh, there you go. I thought it was something more spicy, but that's cool.
No. Now, my first sister-in-law, my brother's first wife, one time we were all in Kentucky and she was being a bitch. So I was like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to go home and fuck your mom again. And hence the word again, because I banged her mom and both of her sisters and told her about it.
Yes,
Because
now
I
that's
didn't-
the stories I want to
Degenerate.
hear.
I did not like her. I was younger.
Listen,
So I
we've all,
slept with her mom and both of her sisters and told
we've all
her.
had those. We've all had those anger fucks before. I mean, sometimes it's cathartic, dude.
That's all I have.
Yeah.
But keep it within the
Degenerate.
bounds of, like legality, you know.
I have a shirt. It says, I'm 98% sure you're a degenerate. Well, it's not right for you. I'm 100% sure you are a degenerate, and so is that motherfucker, and so is that pointy beard fucker up there, too.
So the only one who's not a degenerate is you
100%.
and Max. I find that hard to believe.
What?
Well, I know I'm a degenerate.
I'm not.
Max
So Max is the only one who's not a degenerate. I can see that.
I'm reformed.
He's only 98%.
I'm reformed.
I'm a reformed degenerate. I was younger when I did all of this.
But you talk about it with
Are.
pride.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, I do talk. I don't talk about it with pride with doing the deed. What I talk about in pride is telling her that while she was being a bitch. James
cool.
says that is one of James has very fond memories of that because he was putting up with her being a bitch. We were on vacation in Kentucky at my uncle's house, and she was just being just god awful. And I looked her dead in the eye, and I was like, Johnny, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm going to go home and fuck your mom again. And she just shut up.
Again.
And she was just speechless. She got up and she left the room.
There you go. See?
The way to piss off your sister-in-law? Bang her immediate family members.
Well, I'd be a little bit more selective than that.
Oh, that's Appalachia, you know.
I was 17 years old. Why the hell would I be selective?
Well, I mean, in who you were speaking of.
What?
Her
It's
mom
just
and
us
I.
here. There's only 5 people who are ever going to watch this, so I think he's safe.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm going to go fuck your daughter or something like that.
Your sister-in-law's immediate family members. Idiot.
See, you scared off the old geek. He's got to bail now. 'cause
All right, y'all. Drive safe, buddy. How's
Yes,
the new
Kevin.
car running? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're happy
Already
with it.
on.
Yeah, there you go. And there's Nerd Guts, it. Banjo music in the distance. Yeah.
I said sister-in-laws.
Banjo music in the distance.
Hell yeah.
Distance
Yeah.
hell.
Not
It's
my
right.
They were in
immediate family
Kentucky.
members, you weird bastards.
It's in the same room. He's
Yeah.
the one playing the banjo.
Yeah.
Nerd, you are grounded.
You got a bird
you're
in
grounded.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's official. We all know Hungar plays the banjo now.
I bought a banjo to learn how to play it, but I bought a left-handed banjo like a dumbass.
Just looking around.
But no, I don't listen to Sweet Home Alabama as my theme music. My family tree does branch.
It's not a
Hey,
read.
Sweet Home Alabama is a great song.
Yeah, but it's not my family theme song.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's fucking from
What?
oh, what was that movie called?
Deliverance.
I am now 12% sure you're a degenerate, bro.
I never saw the movie though. I gotta say.
You haven't? It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's.
I don't watch
brutal.
movies.
It's brutal. I ever tell you guys a story about
That is not true. You don't read books.
I don't read book. I don't watch movie and I don't watch TV show either. They promote degeneracy too much. They offend my sensibility.
wait, books
But
do
Matt,
that?
you are a degenerate, Matt.
Sensitive sensibilities. That's right.
You know how I know Mr. Max is a degenerate?
Oh.
You're on my show.
Oh,
I don't think that's the insult you think it is.
No, I'm a missionary. I'm trying to save you.
oh, there you go.
Club.
He's a missionary.
Club.
You cannot save me.
Oh, I don't
So
know that song. It's not by
Stabbing Westward.
Nickelback.
What?
Stabbing Westward is pretty good.
I saw him in concert a bunch.
It's
I
not
saw
the
him once.
joke.
I got thrown out of a Stabbing Westward concert 3 times. One concert. I'm creative.
Why?
I've been bounced a few
What?
times in my days.
Yeah, well,
I snuck into
you
a
should
Blue Oyster
stop
Cult
asking
didn't
the
get caught.
fucking band members to sign your ass cheeks during the performance.
Of course, Shadwell stuck into a Blue Oyster Cult concert.
Yes.
he's got a sex toy out.
What?
What do you have,
cock
Max
gun.
Hedrum?
Sorry?
It's
What
his
do you
cock
have?
gun.
What do I have?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
it's
are you playing with?
a cold gun.
Oh, nice.
It's his cock gun.
Cold
It's a
gun.
what?
A cold gun.
Oh, a cock gun.
A cold gun, yeah. I need to put emphasis on the L.
You can join the stream, nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
nerd,
used it
we
recently
need some
and
class here. Come on in.
there's I didn't clean it properly. I just realized now. So
Well, maybe.
what? If you
Uh,
cancel the play?
Max, Brian was saying
Yeah,
bring some
just-
class to the show, and I said, well, maybe.
Cold gun.
That is a fancy ass cock gun, dude.
That is, dude. That's like got like a foregrip, and it's got like a
Yeah.
bumper stock, and
Yeah, my cock gun is like a piece of metal
Yeah.
and like
And the spring.
yeah, it's a spring.
Well, yeah. This one
Hey,
is
hey.
like is a car cold
Hey,
gun.
nerds.
Assault cold gun. Hello, how are you doing?
So
Maybe hop in between work calls. This seems more entertaining.
now we got 6 degenerates.
5.
You're degenerate. Here's a
degenerates
story
in a-
of a
in a
degenerate,
righteous man.
degenerate named Hungar who
We
was
got-
trying to do a Friday stream.
I
You're
love
gonna,
it.
you're gonna have to
Were you-
bump your subscription up to get more people to get the full 9. Then we can come up
Nah.
with
Now, what I need to do is stream on Restream and frickin' StreamYard at the same time.
Why?
And then I'd have like 12 people.
I don't think it works.
Just invite people on Restream and StreamYard.
And we had a really good show last night, by the way. Thank you guys for
No, you
making it
didn't.
awesome.
I wasn't on it. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, why don't you guys ever hit the late shows? You guys sleeping by then?
No.
Like Justin and Max and
Oh, I have a
You,
show
Hunter.
on Thursday night as well.
Here's
Oh,
what.
do you?
Here's
Oh,
the
okay.
reason I
I
don't
miss
do.
them both.
I don't do evening shows because everybody does evening shows,
Yeah.
and I don't want to step on anybody else's time slots.
I might go back to doing like day shows after I move, but now like I use the daytime to work outside a lot and work around the house. Which I should be doing
Gotcha.
still, but
Are you going to start doing your show before our show again?
maybe I'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because
Yep.
now like I have to find a new gym, and depending when they open and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, because that way it'll give me and Justin something to talk about because we watch your show before we come on to ours, and then we could just like plagiarize the Max, like
Yeah.
like James
Like we used to.
plagiarizes that.
Max. You're not a miniature gamer though, are you? You're more of a role player, right?
I'm more of a role player. Exactly. I don't
Okay.
really do the miniature. I like to paint miniature, although I don't only do during the winter because summer I'm too busy. But I don't even use them in role playing game. I just like
Yeah, it's real hard to get the brush into that frozen paint pot.
Yeah.
But uses enamels, okay?
You sit on it for a while and stop.
It comes out a little poop covered, but
Fucking crazy ass Canadians.
Well, we have to do what we can to fight off the cold.
Yeah, it's like when
Stay
I lived
warm.
in Alaska, we spent a lot of time inside during the winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's why like I don't paint during the summer really, because like I spend a lot of time outside because like during the winter
So-
I can't really.
what is this outside?
People actually go outside and touch grass sometimes.
So I got a question for you deep freeze guys. I mean, societally, do like the city, do like your jobs close down Like
No.
at any time, and when it's super duper cold, you just
It fall like fucking 3 feet of snow, and you expect to show up to work on time.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like it's like there's no fuck given. You know, it's like, well, it's snowing, it's
Really?
freezing, like the ice
I
rink.
went
is-
to- I went
Canada,
to
you
college.
should
work
and-
there.
bitch.
I went to college in one of the coldest places in America, North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Classes did not cancel during the
Nope.
wintertime.
No.
Well,
You
yeah.
expect-
Mel grew up in North Dakota, and she said that it was funny because they had the only thing they played in North Dakota was basketball, and they swam. There was a heated pool in their school, so there's
Yeah.
actually a swimming team in North Dakota. It was a Minot.
Why not?
Minot. She grew up there.
Yeah. But yeah, North Dakota's, and I worked part time. After classes, I worked in the evening, and you were expected -80 wind chill factors. Get your ass to work.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it the same way now though with the wussification of the modern male?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm 50 years old. I haven't been back to North Dakota in 7 years.
No, they like a lot of
I
places.
would be willing to bet that they've wimped
Well,
out.
No.
Now a lot of work can be done remote, so sometimes like employer are a little more relaxed about it. And in school, the school used now close more than they used to.
Yeah.
For kids.
Yeah.
So that's for sure.
Yeah. I remember back in my day when I had to walk uphill both ways.
Yeah.
anyways.
Well, I come
Well,
from a
Justin
place.
works. Justin's not been into the office in 15 years.
No, it's been 4 months.
No, 4 months since he's been to
No,
work.
three. I had to go and talk to a client.
But I was raised on
Shadow, I
the
thought you were
fjord.
giving up that shit, dude. With all the
Well-
health issues you've seen your friends pop up, man.
Who, me?
No, Shadow.
What? Oh, the smoke.
Smoking?
Smoking.
I have, you know what? If you want to smoke, let him smoke. I'll tell you what my doctor told me. I told my doctor, I was like, Doc, I'm thinking about quitting smoking.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And he looked me right in my eye socket, right in my optical orb, and he's like, you know what? If you like to smoke, smoke. You're not going to die of cancer, buddy. I was like, you know what, Doc? Fuck you, man. And I quit smoking.
Besides, Shadow doesn't smoke all those cigarettes. He sells them to the 15-year-olds at the local high school.
He's selling Lucy's.
Hey,
He's selling Dunkin'.
Everybody needs an in to meet people, eh?
He goes up to the reservation and buys a bunch of Lucy's and sells darts to all the kids.
Wow.
It couldn't just stop at the high school. We went to the reservations and everything.
Well, we're role players, bro. We got to come up with the story. Like,
Yes,
that-
and
this is what we do.
That's where he gets his cheap cigarettes from, man. He goes and buys 100 darts for $1. and
You
sells
guys
them
just
for
taught
10
me
cents
the
a
whole
piece.
thing. No.
Huh?
I buy tobacco by the pound, usually about 10 pounds at a time.
Yeah.
That's usually enough for about a month.
TCG says that Justin had to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow with the boner.
Don't you forget it.
Sorry about that, guys.
With the boner.
I grew up I grew up on a fjord, right? So the walking uphill both way, like it's kind of a thing because you're always like fucking in a hill. You're always like climbing somewhere.
They have fjords in Canada?
Yes.
We have
Do
one.
they really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought that was exclusive to like Norway and Sweden and Finland.
No, we
and
have
shit.
one. We have one, and that's where I grew up in. And so all the whole city is built like on those cliffs. So it's always like climb there every time when you want to go. And the street has to go like across the cliff. So you cannot go along because otherwise it would be too steep. So you always have to go across. So you always have to climb and go down and climb and go exactly zigzagging along. Yeah.
seems like a
I
bad
watched
place
the-
for a city.
Yeah.
Nah.
I watched a
from the-
movie where, like, I guess in fjords they're worried about like tidal waves, like when the mountains, if there's a big mountain collapse or whatever, and it causes a tidal wave. There was some Norwegian movie where one of the big mountains, broke apart and crumbled into the water and caused this massive deluge.
Now we're far enough. Like even like when there was like those big typhoon, that were going up the coast, the east coast. There was some like cruise ship that went to hide in the fjord because it was far enough and stable enough that they wouldn't get any trouble there. So at some point we had all those big ships there. But yeah, it's like a weird place to put a city, except that when you live there, you never have like three neighbors. Like you get like a neighbor on each side, maybe one across the street, but on your backside is going to be a cliff. So either like you're going to be the cliff down or the cliff up, but you always have like one side with no neighbor because of that.
Like structurally, I mean, you guys have like fucking issues. I mean, it's built in the side of a mountain. I mean, we live in Texas, right? It's all clay here.
Yeah.
So foundations are all fucked up.
No,
Everything's
foundation are all like in the bedrock.
Granite.
And, like it's always
Goes to the bedrock.
It's always like they always like took out the dynamite to make the foundation. And when I grew up, I thought it was normal. I thought like everybody would fucking make their foundation with dynamite.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
it's
yeah,
all
of course
rock.
it's in the rock.
Just
You know,
standing on
you want a
rock,
basement,
yeah.
it's gonna be in the rock. But and then I moved to the lower land, and it's like, oh no, you're just fucking building in clay, in sand and dirt. What the fuck,
Now that the leaves are changing colors and some of the leaves are falling off the trees up in Kentucky, on my parents' property, I get to walk around and count all the boulders up on the mountain there because they live on the side of the freaking mountain. There's,
How fucking old are your parents, Hungar?
and there's that. My mom is 21 years older than me, so she's 71.
Yeah. He answered too quickly for me to make a good joke about them only being in the mid-40s because Hungar looks old because he's only 12.
Yeah, every time we go out to dinners and stuff, they think that I'm my father's dad and my mom's my daughter-in-law. And I've had that happen like 3 freaking times.
Wow.
That's funny.
And they give you the senior menu.
I get the senior discount every time I go out to eat. Every time I get senior discount, and I'm like, I'm 50 years old. Give me that
You're like
$3.
the AARP spokesperson.
Hey, I don't care. I'm saving money, bitches.
Diabetes.
Diabetes supplies.
Diabetes.
I've got a shirt for
me. Yeah,
Hey,
adult
everyone
onset
Ripley's.
diabetes.
Is that what's going on?
You guys are assholes.
So it's really like a Friday, just like
I'm going to start having. You know what, nerds? You're going to be my new sidekick on my shows.
So it's gonna be a
something
solo
I should
show.
warn you. The more I get to know you, the more I will constantly bash on you.
Okay.
But you'd have to
Wait,
speak first.
Challenge
Come
accepted.
on.
Do I look scared? I hang out with frickin' Justin.
Yeah. I've got a shirt. It says diabetes, the final solution.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
yeah.
I got 3 words for you. Kit Kat lasagna. I got 1 word for you. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Ooh, Kit Kat lasagna.
Diabetes.
I assume you make that with Kit Kats, marshmallows, more Kit Kats, some chocolate chips, Kit Kats.
I don't make that with shit because I don't want my foot to fall off.
Yeah, man.
I even look at that damn thing and my whole foot would fall off. It'd be like,
Hey man, I'm trying to make a recipe here. This is a
Hey,
good
don't
show.
if I did have to get prosthetic legs, though, I'd get the black ones because I heard they're faster.
Everybody knows it's the red ones that are faster.
Oh, right over his head.
How would you make like
I get my legs straight from Ethiopia. They'd be skinny and fast.
yeah? Would it support you though?
Oh, I'm not that heavy, you bastard.
Oh, nice one.
There's this item in Morkborg that you can get. It's a spoon, and if you eat from it, you die of starvation.
No, really.
Yeah.
That's not convenient.
No. It's not convenient at all. But
Hey, what's up, Raven?
That
Where you
sounds like getting spare parts from Ethiopia. You plug them in and die of starvation instantly.
Oh, there's a harm there.
Oh, there was a harm there. Who's
There's
that?
a harm there.
That would be young Master Gregory.
Young Master Gregory.
Yeah. How would you make if you were to make like a poutine for dessert? How would you make it, Justin?
French fries with some cheese.
Oh, you would still
curds
use a
and,
French fry? You don't fucking replace like French fries with like waffle or like a wafer or something?
Waffle fry.
Well, let me
Hi,
finish.
Raven.
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
French fries, cheese curds, and
Oh.
a fucking decent gravy because it's
Yeah.
poutine.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's for all meals. It is a dessert. It's a main course. It's a side. It's everything.
What I would
It's
do with
breakfast.
dessert poutine is I'd use French toast sticks.
Not churros. Churros would be great.
Churros, yeah, that would churros,
Marshmallow.
marshmallow,
What the
chocolate,
fuck are you guys talking about? It's just
chocolate sauce.
You know what a poutine is?
nah.
Oh,
it's
it's,
just-
It's an
lit.
imaginary food that the Canadians came up with because they can't come up with
Poutine? Is
anything
that
on
what you
their
said?
own.
Poutine is the best thing ever.
They just
Poutine.
poured gravy on French fries and pretended something
No,
new.
no.
No,
And the cheese curd.
no.
The cheese
Cheese
is
curd.
important.
Cheese fries have
curd.
been around since the 1800s.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
get to
not
claim to
cheese
cheese.
fries.
These use cheese
Cheese
curd.
Yeah.
It has to be cheese curd.
It has to be
What the
cheese
fuck is a
curd.
cheese
Cheese
curd?
curd.
Isn't it just like a
What the
cheese
fuck is
stick?
cheese
A
curd?
cheese curd
You
is,
know when
is
you're
fresh
making cheese and
cheddar.
you have the curds and you have the whey.
Yep.
You take the
What are we,
curds
little
and
Miss
then
Muffet here? What
you
the
take
fuck?
the curds and you cheddar the curds,
I'll-
which means you squish them and push them together.
What's
Push
that
them, push them
fucking
together.
Northern
Cheddar flavored
Canadian-
rubber.
What cheese curd are is
But it's
fresh
smashed.
cheddar.
Right, Brian?
No, usually, like you make your cheddar. You curd the milk, and you get the cheddar, and then you have to press it and let it age for a few days. But
And
if you
then
don't do that, you get the cheese curd. So you just like press it and you make it curd, and then you get it right away. So they're
Yeah,
very
you
very
slice
fresh.
it
Just
and
like
you cut it,
Pump.
and you
Like
get their
a
different
dump, yeah.
sizes, and their cheese curds are beautiful.
Yeah. And then you put
Yeah.
the hot gravy and the fries, and the whole thing melt. And then you got like those fries with it's great.
Yeah, and you can add
It's
different. You
cheese
can add
fries with gravy.
proteins
I will
to
die
it.
on this hill.
Have you ever had it?
I have.
No, really.
And you don't like it?
Oh, it's quite tasty. I enjoyed it a lot.
Then
It's
what's
just
what are you
ridiculous
fucking
that it
arguing
claims to be a
about
new
for?
food. It's just cheese fries with gravy on it.
No,
And what's wrong with that?
Specifically curd cheese. It has to be curd cheese.
That-
It's not poutine.
The only thing
It's
wrong
not
with
poutine.
poutine is the effort in which they defend it as being something unique and special.
It's
all we got.
Hey,
It's
James.
a national
noble-
dish.
It's
Yeah.
the most noblest of foods.
No.
Yeah.
What's really good is if you get some really nice thick
You'd have to
cut.
push it a little too far.
You get some really nice,
Have you ever had
hickory
poutine?
thick cut bacon.
I've never
and
had a
you-
noble
You
food in
cook
my
that
life.
up and you slice that up and throw that on the poutine. So you have bacon poutine.
Well, that's what makes it a main course instead of a side.
Yeah.
You
I
have
had
that as your main course with a poutine for the side, and then a poutine for dessert.
I had like
That
some.
just sounds like chili cheese fries once you add that the meat.
Sounds like
I had some-
carnival
I-
food.
I had some French. Yeah. I had some French friend, right? And they would make like what they call like tartiflette, right? And it's like those potato cut in cube and like baked, and then like rochefort, so like this like old cheddar with like the mold in it and stuff like that, and then bechamel on top. And they were talking about that. Oh, it's so good. It's like that. Oh, it's just like fucking French poutine, just like a fucking pretentious poutine. They got so fucking mad. It's like, no, that's nothing like that.
It's like Canadians when we say that poutine is just
Chili fries.
Do you now understand my
Gravy
perspective
fries.
exactly?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
I
Cheese
get
fries
the
are
same. I
great.
get the same thing with
They're
Mexican food.
lunch, though.
A soft
not
taco is
fucking
just
the
a
main
burrito
course.
not folded right.
No.
Well, isn't like
Yeah.
isn't the difference between tacos and burritos also like the filling that you put in?
Shadwell's grounded. He doesn't even know he's not on the show right now. You start talking negative stuff about burritos and tacos, man. You're gonna get a
Dangerous
fat
territory.
man mad.
That's almost as bad as mistalking poutine, man. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
So taco is with the meat, right? With beef. Burrito is with beans. Fajita is
No,
with chicken.
No.
No, no.
No.
What is
Burritos
the
Burritos
thing
can
to-
be anything.
Yeah,
burrito
burritos.
can be anything?
I've had chorizo burritos, chorizo and egg burritos with potato, which is
What's
The
the
best
difference between a burrito and a taco then?
Just the way it's
there's
folded.
lots of differences. No, it's not just one of them thrown up. Shadwell,
It's usually the size too.
We're gonna fight,
Burritos
dude.
are big.
What about a chimichanga?
There are specific differences.
Chimichanga is a
There's no
burrito
such
that's
thing
been
as a
fried.
corn tortilla burrito, for example.
The what? Sorry.
Yeah, there are, but they usually fry them. What is that one
Those are
called?
taquitos. Chimichangas.
Well, like it'd be like a no. What's the big one that you fry? It's like a burrito that you
Chimichanga.
just fry it.
That's chimichanga.
The chimichanga. Okay.
And
Which
then you
is it
smother
either
it with
Small.
cheese.
Those are like thin.
No, I've gotten like
Big
1
ones?
pound chimichangas before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you won't find them in Mexico.
Yeah, you
No,
will.
that's an American thing.
I was in
Different cuts.
Mexico several times, but they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
It depends on where you go.
I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you, dude. Like traditional Mexican food is either
It's
over
crap.
like spicy or it's just bland.
It's freaking main ingredient is always water.
But like when you get
So
when you get it
mole's main
Americanized,
ingredient
when you
is water.
Tex-Mex it, it's fucking epic.
Technically, everything's main ingredient is water. It's like a base in almost everything you eat.
No, most traditional Mexican
Someone
food-
failed chemistry.
No, most traditional Mexican food is soup.
Not a Popeye's biscuit. There is 0 water in that.
I don't think there's anything
I will
like
give you that.
healthy redeeming at
But
Popeyes.
I'm pretty sure Popeye's biscuits don't come from this reality.
The greatest challenge I've ever given somebody was to eat a Popeye's biscuit without a glass of water.
Gravy.
Never been to Popeye, but I'm not like a fast food guy. So.
Yeah, they pale in comparison to the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. I've seen people get in fights over the last
Those
one.
are good.
No, Popeye's biscuits are all right.
Versus
But they're
Red
nowhere
Lobster.
near Cheddar Bay. What we're talking about is there's nothing drier on the planet than a Popeye's biscuit.
I can
You
think
can hold it close to somebody and the moisture starts seeping out of their body. But the fried chicken kicks ass. James says Appalachian food is best. I do love me some beans and greens and fried taters.
What's
Yeah,
the
you
meat?
can have
The
the greens.
goulash.
I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot paddle.
You don't like mustard greens?
Fuck no. Nor do I like what's that other one? Collard greens. Fuck that. I would literally rather eat seaweed.
I like
Seaweed isn't
seaweed
bad.
too.
You can eat seaweed.
I know. I know. I have.
I eat nori all the damn time.
If you dry it out, it's not bad, but it's
What the hell you got against collard greens?
they just look like stuff
Man,
I've dug out
asparagus.
of my drains
Slimy ass shit.
uh,
Ugh.
from my eaves and what have you. It's just
I don't know who's been cooking your collard greens, Brian, but they've been fucking up if they're slimy and nasty.
Dude, no, these are like this is the shit that you get like at the store in the cans or the jars or whatever.
No, you don't buy collard greens in a freaking can.
Ugh, dude, they're
Jesus
gnarly.
Christ on a pogo stick. What in the fuck are you even talking about?
oh hey, hold on a second. I want to show you guys something.
Spinach is
Zip.
a main food group, man.
You buy fresh collards and you soak them in salt water. Then
Dude,
you
I
cut
just
them.
show up to Thanksgiving, brother. I don't do shit. And those are always there in my family. But
What's-
damn.
Justin, how do we call those? Collard green. We have another
Check this
word
out.
for them. What is it?
Check this out.
I
Can
don't
you,
know.
can you blow this up and read carefully?
Home style,
There you go. What are
ash shoal,
Four beans.
Four bean soup.
so it's just like
Isn't that?
charge?
Isn't
Swiss
that
charge.
like,
Yeah,
Charge.
the ash shoal. Come on, guys.
What?
Asan?
What's
We
ash
see the
shoal?
ash
Shoal.
hole holding a
Ash
can.
shoal.
What are we looking for?
In the
Ash
orange.
Ash shoal.
In the
It says
orange
it right on the
label.
can. Ash shoal.
Yeah.
Shoal. Yeah, so.
Ash shoal.
I just see the Arabic shit there making me
Why are
nervous.
you buying your beans at a discount store?
I just found this can. I forget where.
On the street.
But anything that says asshole on it and it's in a can, I'm not opening.
I'd be
Sorry.
afraid to open it. It might
Not an
explode on
asshole,
you.
you moron.
What?
It's just
Goodness,
ash.
I'm going to get me some of that Sturm Grig fish stuff that's supposed to be stinky.
Yeah.
I
The
gotta
Norwegian
compare it
fish.
to Limburger cheese.
Oh,
Sturm Strong or whatever.
Fucking.
Shadow, do you have like ever like had kale chips?
Kale
No.
chips.
No.
I've had that before.
No.
Yeah.
They don't
You
taste
it?
like anything. They just
Yeah.
Like-
You
air.
motherfuckers that eat kale, but
It's like-
you won't eat mustard greens.
My
I don't eat
fucking
kale.
daughter, she
I
got.
won't eat
We had
kale.
we had some
What are you talking
friends in Japan, and they sent us
Yeah.
a bunch of like snacks, like the weird Japanese shit, and like
You
they
know
had like
the frickin'
seaweed chips and stuff.
They got the Japanese Kit Kats, the green ones, the green tea ones.
Wasabi
Wasabi.
Kit Kats, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Manowar, yeah, that. Strum string.
Sauce shrimp.
You want Nutfisk?
That's the stinkfish.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, everyone.
Thank you.
BRC, it's
Whose
not
birthday
your
is it?
birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
I don't know.
The old geek.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Shadow. Happy
Thanks,
birthday,
boss.
Max.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Justin. Happy birthday,
Woohoo! It's my birthday,
Hungar. Happy birthday, my friend.
You can fuck right off, Brian.
Brian.
Just in case.
Brian.
Miss
Happy
anybody.
birthday.
So do you have your costume ready for Monday? Is that Monday?
Opening your car on a hot day for a
On
treat.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, I got mine ready.
man.
Open up a can of surf string in your car on a hot day.
Or you're riding your bicycle down the dirt road, and all the fucking fishermen in your neighborhood are putting their catfish heads on their fucking fences. It's a nice smell.
Why do you do that?
Some
I
big
don't know.
catfish heads, man.
Something to
It's
show that
Texas.
there's some fishing.
Man, the HOA need to get involved.
HOA. Blasphemer.
No, that's why you want one.
Yeah,
That's exactly why
that
you
would be a
want.
good reason to have an HOA.
Guy is
Yeah.
fucking sunbaking fish heads in his yard. I need a freaking homeowners association. Fuck this shit.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or just shoot the guy. What one would you prefer?
Shooting the guy.
Yes, good point.
Yeah, the other one is just like outsourcing the shooting.
Mr. Max, I got a job for you.
Yeah, in Canada, you have to outsource the shooting because you guys don't have any guns.
We actually,
you got some epic fucking cock guns, though. I give you that, brother.
we actually have per capita more guns than the U.S. does.
No, that's not true though.
Max, just shut your Canadian bullshit
No,
down.
it's
guys.
actually true. Per capita, we do have more guns.
No,
than
we're
America.
we're close, but we don't have more because in America they have like more than one gun per person, and here it's about one per person.
I just looked it up. The U.S. has 4 times as many guns per capita as Canada.
No, really.
You
Well,
go,
that used to be
nerds.
different.
Yeah. How many
You know
guns
it.
do you have? How many guns do you have sitting in your bedroom right now, or your house
I
in
think-
general, Justin?
I think the difference.
One
I
in the
think
bedroom, 4 in the basement.
1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Beep,
That's
beep,
well-
beep, beep, beep. That's how many.
I got 12 in my bedroom
Justin ain't got no guns in his house.
and more elsewhere.
Officially, yes.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have guns, so I don't have any legally. I'm not legally allowed to have any, so I don't have.
But
I can
theoretically,
turn my
if
head
you were
and
to
see.
have some,
I've got 5
It's your
guns
God-given
in my
right to
bedroom.
own a gun.
Yeah.
No, but
That's an
even,
inalienable right of human kind.
I have 5 guns. I have 5 guns in my bedroom.
I got 5
Yeah.
guns on me
But
right
that's because you're gay and the replacements for your dick.
yeah.
now. See, when you have nothing to say, you pull out the gay.
Yeah,
Need to work on it, man.
Nice.
Need to work on it.
you need to work on
Yeah,
your
but it's
insults a
still
little
true.
bit.
But we don't need gun. We can just like fucking slap shot a hockey puck in your face.
eh.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
seen
it's
how we
true.
play hockey?
Justin,
Yes?
I did notice one interesting stat. Canada has twice as many registered firearms as
Yeah.
the U.S.
And also,
Yeah.
I
So
think
per capita, it's way higher for registered.
yeah.
But
You don't
that's
have
because
to
we have
register
freedom
any
down here,
guns.
and we don't
Exactly,
register our
we don't
guns.
register your gun. And
Yeah,
I think
who
also,
registers-
why you don't
who
count that.
registers
Does
their
California have
gun?
to register your guns?
I
Shadow?
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Okay. I don't
think-
think
I
so.
think-
I wouldn't
That's 'cause you
know.
don't.
we might be close.
Shadows. Shadow stole all his guns in the lake.
Shadow did it.
I lost all my
And then
guns
it
in a fishing
evaporated. They
accident.
got taken by the cops.
I think we might be close on the per capita, like number of gun owner per capita. Like because
Gun
like in the US,
owners, maybe.
yeah, in the US, like every gun owner is gonna have like a fucking 12 gun, you know, like but in Canada it's gonna a lot of like people in the farm and stuff like that are gonna have like guns for coyotes
you can't
and
clash with what you're wearing. You got, certain guns you wear with certain outfits.
You gotta accessorize your sidearm with your main.
I have a winner.
I can guarantee you that there are
my
more
steel
people. I can guarantee you that there are more people that know how to use their guns in Canada than the U.S.
Whatever.
Oh, that
When-
is
when I
Just
was
point it and shoot.
right, dude.
when,
Per
when I
capita,
have,
I agree.
I have
Not
No,
rockets,
no.
but per
Period.
capita, yeah.
I have
Period.
summer carry gun. I have a winter carry gun. I have when I rode my motorcycle, I had my motorcycle carry gun. I had my car driving gun. You have different guns for different occasions.
Yep.
Like if it's really hot, I'm
You
going
gotta
to
have your
carry my
pistol whipping
smaller.
gun. You gotta have your long
I'm going
range.
to carry my smaller pistol,
But the
which is
question
easier to carry and
if it's
conceal
really
and
really hot, you just
feature.
carry your water gun.
When it's winter time and I'm wearing a jacket, I can carry my bigger gun in like a shoulder holster.
I do carry certain ammo in different times of the year.
Now,
When it's
Hornady-
winter, I do full metal jackets. But when
Now,
it's
just
summer, I do
because-
hollow points.
Now, just because Brian challenged me, why do all your guns, Hungar, have a rainbow-handled grip, though?
Style points.
Damn right.
Imagine getting gunned down by a rainbow.
Hell, dude.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anybody
Well, the
should
Care
start
Bears could
arming
do it.
themselves, it's like the LGBT.
No,
I will
no,
bust out my
no,
powder
no,
pink
no,
Smith
fucking
and Wesson
no,
9mm and send you to the rainbow gods, motherfucker.
They're more
I-
homicidal than anyone, man.
I'm gonna get me
And
an AR.
suicidal.
Yeah,
Wait.
and homicidal.
Brian's
I
going
was-
to get his main squeeze,
No,
right?
no. Mel's trying to sleep, and I'm like
Oh,
Oh,
talking about, to come into my domicile here. I've been doing some 3D printing, guys. You got to get into this shit.
3D
Check
print.
this shit. I just painted.
Yeah.
It's,
I have like two 3D printer.
check these guys out. They're like
I haven't
They're
used
like-
them in years.
like ogres with like these fucking 20mm autocannons.
Sweet.
Yeah. Maybe after I'm settled to a new place. The next place I'm going is gonna be temporary, so I might not.
Any
not
luck
be
on
ready.
finding a new place?
Yeah, I have my new place, but it's too
Oh, do you?
expensive. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna just be there 1 year, see if I like this new place I'm moving to, if I like the people around there, and if I do, maybe I'll build something or whatever. I don't know. I'll see.
who the hell's Candace?
Candice?
What did he mean, Canada?
Probably.
Candice just
That's just insanity.
He just quoted it wrong. That's
oh
why
yeah,
he got
probably
arrested.
Canada. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hello Kitty
Oh,
AR.
Yeah, fuckers. Just
yeah.
to keep talking shit, I'm gonna get you with this because you know what? What would be worse?
You know who
Somebody
own,
getting shot with that or somebody shooting somebody with that?
you know who own all those
getting
fucking
shot,
guns?
you're dead afterward.
Exactly.
Oh,
You know who a Blair White is?
That's a Blair White gun.
Honorably, it is. Honorably, it is.
Gee,
Blair White got a huge fucking collection of such guns. All those like
He.
What's up, Holy Diver? What's up, Dean Powell?
Oh wait, damn! I'm gonna get the channel banned. No.
I always say that if I ever got shot with a high point, though, I'd want everybody to tell I want them to tell my friends I got raped to death in a gay brothel because it'd be less embarrassing.
Less embarrassing.
Being shot by a
Damnedest
A
thing
high
ever.
point?
Yeah, high point pistols are trash.
No. The more embarrassing. would
They're
be a Disney
garbage
Eagle.
tier.
Yeah. You can go to the store and buy a high point for like $120.
I don't even know. I'm not familiar.
Cost
with
is
high point.
not relevant to the effect.
Yeah, because the pistols are trash. They will explode on you.
no really.
You're very familiar with that, right, Hungar?
There's some great videos online of like guys blowing their shit blowing up.
Yep.
Like, damn.
Yeah, if you want a high point, you get real familiar with immediate action for jamming because they do not shoot well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada, like they arrested a kid for quoting scripture. Yeah, that's at a Catholic school. That's true. They also like a father got arrested for refusing to say that his daughter was his son. Yeah, it's a fucked up place, but we don't have like a freedom of speech here, despite like what happened with Zundel back in the days. Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Eric, I'll tell you something funny. I had a high point outshoot a Desert Eagle before.
Yeah.
Well, the Desert Eagle is also trash. It's just a meme weapon because some kid didn't know what a 50 BMC was, and they thought it was the same bullet.
You know,
you're gonna make Shadow cry.
I talked about this before, but you have to have a high grade.
I love my Desert Eagle. I have never had a problem with it. And
that's because
you gotta shoot high grain in those Eagles. It won't slide that fucking thing back, dude. You need a high grain bullet in that Desert Eagle to just fucking.
Yeah, it's just like my PS12. You need it's all about the ammo. You put the wrong ammo in the TS12 and
it's just like
you ain't getting shit done.
But it's also a gun produced by people that standard issues diapers to their armed forces.
Yeah, that's true.
A broken fucking record, Justin.
You are broken records. Find something else to talk about, you bastard.
It's not my fault.
How do you feel about bullpup? Bullpup rifle.
Bullpup.
Bullpups. The Brits just got rid of their bullpups, dude. They're going with a new kind of like an AR look rifle. They're doing away with their SA-80s.
I thought they bullpups are for tank crews, right? Like that's why they started developing them.
Primarily for carbines, shorter length.
Yeah, like
the concept is solid. They just mechanically kind of suck.
Yeah.
Well,
they
it's
look
an added
cool.
complexity, but
they look cool, and that's all.
So it's convenient to have like a full length barrel in a shorter format as well. You know, there's something.
I always thought the funniest thing with the fin fouls, you know, in the 80s. Yeah. Those things are like 50 feet fucking long. And you see, like, you know, the Brits and the French were using them.
Yeah, the French.
They have this massive fucking long rifle as your standard.
That's like my 308's got a 36-inch barrel. It's freaking crazy. But, you know, if I need to reach out and touch something a mile away.
Yeah, man, they're great guns, but they're just so huge.
I've got a recording of Kurt Cobain's last words, actually. No, Courtney, please don't.
I've seen some.
I just figured he was drunk out of her mind
on that. It looked pretty fishy, man.
Yeah.
I never looked into that. Like, I don't know. I heard like the rumor, but like, you know, I've kind of like I don't have like a dog in the fight. I don't fucking care for either. So
there was a really detailed documentary about it, and like they interviewed like this PI guy that was involved and everything, and it looks pretty fishy.
Yeah, but PI guy, I like always have like a, you know, they kind of work on fame, like, you know, they need to put like a reputation out there, so you know, being like the guy going TV and say crazy shit.
Out of them, the two are the ones you don't listen to.
Yeah, exactly. But those people that you hear on TV, that's what they do.
Yeah. Well, actually, I know one guy on TV because I worked with him. Totally different story. But yeah, if you're out, I mean, that defeats the purpose of being a PI.
Yeah. But
you need your anonymity.
Being a PI, what you do all fucking day, you follow like fucking cheating husband.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, he was like ex-cop, fucking turned PI or some bullshit. He wrote a book or something. I don't know.
If people know that you're a PI, you're doing it wrong.
But it's the same thing. It's like people that make their personality. It's people that make being a PI their personality. You know, they think it's cool. They think they're fucking Magnum PI.
It's okay if you're with a bigger firm and you have a bunch of stringers and whatnot, but
it really depends. You know, they all. I know when I worked there, every agency kind of had a specialty, and the bigger they got, the more they turned into pretty much
Useless.
not only useless, but so borderline actual criminals that
I did a short stint with some PI bullshit, and Shadow, you're exactly right, man. I morally couldn't fucking do it. I was in it for about 2 years.
A lot of people, because they have no personality of their own, will make their hobbies and their jobs their entire personality.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? If that's what they got to do to make themselves feel better, cool. I give zero shits about that. But I have enough personality on my own where I do whatever the hell I want to.
Yeah, it's also like people like they fucking try to be cool. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what would be really cool if you are authentic. If you are like just be yourself.
I'm a secret goddamn squirrel, and you better respect how cool I am.
Oh, you gotta not be.
You got to earn those.
Humanity is what you want to be.
Humanity.
When you just said that, Justin came out of his fucking mouth. You need to be humane with humanity.
No. Part of humanity. You don't want to be part of you don't want to be a squirrel, bro. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like.
I want to be secret squirrel, spy v spy, James Bond, PI.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be chasing walnuts and
getting
run over by cars.
Maybe she's all about nuts.
That's wrong. You should talk to a lady like that.
I'm talking like pecans and peanuts and shit.
Hey, Collins, I got you, man. I hear you.
Yeah, and Dean Powell says there's only one squirrel, and that is the squirrel hermit.
Squirrel
hermit. That's why he's an hermit. Actually, I'm a big fan of Squirrel Tribe. She's pretty freaking awesome. If you haven't checked her out, what are you doing with your life?
Not checking out Squirrel Tribe.
Just generally other stuff.
You gotta
generally like hanging out and playing video games and stuff. That's what I'm doing with my life.
You can eat squirrel, but don't eat the brain of squirrel.
Yeah.
Got to stay out of the hospital.
It'll make you nuts.
There's bacteria in there that's dangerous, but the rest is safe to eat. Not very good, but
Squirrel's all right. I mean, I don't go out of my way to eat it.
Yeah.
Slice it thin, put it on a pita bread with some cheese. It's okay.
If you spice it a lot,
cheese curds on it.
Yeah, put it on poutine.
Great, just to be sure,
Over some French fries.
Well, now we're talking.
What's up, feels about
we're talking.
Max, you got a haircut, didn't you?
Me, no. You're the one that got a haircut.
No, I didn't get no haircut.
You dyed your hair red, grew it in long.
No, I didn't get a haircut. I probably should though. I don't know, maybe not. I'm lazy.
It looks a little shorter on the side, but that's your headphones too, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I trim my hair myself, so I just like I can do it like pretty frequently. But I didn't go see somebody else to get a haircut like in.
Next, you don't live in a
25 years. What?
You don't live in a cave.
No.
Brian, your mic is like really bad right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not in a cave. I mean, it's a regular house.
My hair, no, not happening. Then I'm just gonna look like freaking Sean. Are you nuts?
This is a good reason to grow your hair in long.
And I did show the Hello Kitty AR. Am I?
My hair like curls when it gets longer. Mel's just like, I love your hair. Just like, the only reason I'm wearing that shit is for you. That's it.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I can't have my hair long like that. I can't grow my afro anymore, so it's used to having long hair.
I don't. This guy went and visited his parents, and he came back with his head shaved bald and a pair of Doc Martens. I'm just saying, things went wrong.
Yeah, anarchy in the UK.
I did get a pair of Doc Martens while I was visiting my parents because my parents love me. No, their dog ate my damn shoe is what happened. I get up to Kentucky the first day I'm up there, and their dog ate my damn Adidas.
So Kentucky's got shoes now. Hell yeah. Awesome. See? The South has risen again.
Now, Justin, take a fucking pointer. That was a comeback. Now, it's because you're gay. That your shit's lame. That was funny.
Sometimes I'm just fucking lazy, okay?
Sometimes.
So, yeah, sometimes.
Well, I do love the running jug.
You do love to run and jog? Or you
the running joke.
Oh, the running joke.
Yeah. Now, okay, Brian, that was good, bro.
Yes, it was.
Because I wouldn't believe that you love to run and jog.
Yeah, Justin, the only kind of running you do like is jokes.
Yeah. Hey, man, I can run once, maybe, like 5 years ago.
Only if I'm chased.
No,
Maybe a short. That's my arm, so I can go a short period. And then fuck it, let's go. Boom.
I have bad experiences running while being chased. Okay.
So I'm gonna make a comment on something. Nerd, you still there?
I am.
What is awesome is how nobody saw you, knew who you were, and then one day you're on Corn Pop's show. And the next thing you know, you're everywhere, which is kind of freaking cool. You're jumping into the YouTube crew, the nerds, the dumbasses, and it's great.
Do you have your own channel?
Yes.
I got pulled into it.
Hey, you know what?
I was scrolling through YouTube. I found one of my models on Brian's table in one of his videos, and I said, hi, that's cool. And then like 2 weeks later, everyone's like, hey, come check us out. Hop on my show. Come talk to us. Like, you guys pulled me in.
Yeah, and her video, the video that she did, her first video was about 1,000 times better than my first video.
Yeah, top notch. Yeah, all I got going for my first video is Jackie's cuteness just on overload.
I was waiting for my looks.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, all my videos are top notch because they, of course, have me on them.
Yeah. You doing YouTube on cheater mode? No.
I do live stream. I do super easy mode YouTube. I don't edit no damn videos. It's all live.
I'm telling you, man. Shadow, just get some free editing software, and you can make all sorts. It's not hard, dude.
It's not hard. It's time consuming, and believe it or not, I'm kind of lazy.
Man, I feel
right now we're having a computer issue with our main computer. Yep. So once that's up and running, we've thought about it, but for the most part, our show is mostly always been, we wanted it to be like home movies, so that Jackie later on down the road when I'm not here, he can show his kids, their grandpa. Yeah, there's your grandpa.
That's cool. Fucking editing software and all, like, I find them like infuriating. Like everything they make it for retarded people, like visual people. Like I guess you call them like that's the people that
it's like a computer guy.
They make it for people like me, is what you're saying, man.
I was gonna say, I'm like, does this stuff?
Like, just give me like some field that I can punch number in and put some variable and stuff like that. I'll do my stuff. Like if I need to drag a line from this node to this node, like fuck you, man. I'm not like in fucking kindergarten. You're just like,
hey, leave me in my visual scripting alone.
We all do not have a digital creativity background like you.
Yeah.
Like,
freaking French Canadian asshole.
He's like Nordic, like old school, like medieval badass Viking motherfucker living in the forest, but he's a goddamn computer whiz bang kid. It's like,
he worked in a gaming technology.
Yeah.
He's a French Canadian asshole when it comes to that stuff.
The extent of
you a coder, Max?
I was a 3D artist.
He was a rigger.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The extent of my computer training was go put this box next to that computer keypad.
I know is
no, but I was in computer like when it was just like we didn't have like graphical interface yet. Just like we just like you were in DOS. So I'm used to that.
They call that BDSM.
What?
You can call it whatever you want. but I know some rigging. It ain't leaving new the computers.
That's a rigger, like is the most common term. Like people like on stage use that. People in the BDSM use that, and the 3D, just like me.
Well, they're the same.
Sailing. Yeah, it's all the same concept. Yeah, you're all attaching stuff to other stuff.
Bunch of dirty riggers.
Yeah. That's a
that's like a baby Al. That's like a baby Al Sharpton. That's a little racist.
Yeah. That's a like that was a common joke in the industry. Like when they talk about the rigger and stuff like that. Like and people like always complain about the rigger for some reason. And then you look at them and say, it's rigger for you. The hard R for us.
Like I said, it's really
it's rigger. You can't say the hard R. You gotta be a rigger.
Yeah. You have to be a rigger if you want to consider it the hard R. You call us rigger.
I'm making a campaign to change the name of Cracker Barrel to Caucasian Barrel.
Yeah.
Because I find that offensive.
I am highly offended. Just on principle.
They're just gonna call it like the barrel at some point. Like, just check it up.
No.
That's offensive to people whose bodies look like barrels.
Dean Powell says, according to my lasagna,
yeah, I am very offended.
Every time I try to get into shape, I fucking ended up in the hospital saying, "You're working out too much, Brian. Can't do it anymore." I was like,
"Oh damn, Beelzebub! Oh, you beat me to it. Oh, I was gonna say that barrel's gonna have a hole in it, and some guy standing in front of it."
We're gonna lose Max. Come on.
Shedler's gonna be in the barrel.
No, it will never be my day in the barrel. Fuck that.
It's always your day in the barrel.
Barrel shape.
Oh, you never get out of the barrel.
Yeah, Dean Powell, according to his lasagna, he's not a man. He's a family of 4.
Yeah.
I'm husky.
Lasagna is damn good.
I was thinking about making lasagna the other,
it's in the top 2 best meals ever made.
I make
lasagna.
Every time I make lasagna, I make two big trays of it, and it lasts exactly 2 meals for the 3 of us.
Yeah,
me and the 2 boys.
Yeah. You know what? A food that I just once you make it, you just can't get enough of is stew, like really hearty stew. Like everything fresh. Shit, man, I cannot stop eating that. It's just.
I'm the only person.
What you need to do is get the extra large slow cooker. So when it's about halfway full, you can just add more stuff to it.
I think
James an infinite pot of ever better stew.
I think James is trolling Mr. Max.
What?
No. I love Starbucks and money. Yeah. He's going after me. Starbucks, man. Starbucks is trash. Why did Starbucks succeed so much?
Honestly? Never been into Starbucks in my life.
I'm having Hungar Bucks.
I'm drinking this many cups of coffee in my life.
Hungar Bucks for the win.
Really?
Yeah.
Coffee's what did me in, man. I was drinking like 2 pots of coffee a day, and it got to me to the point where the only cure was just pure water. That's it for about 7 years now. Yeah. And it's the best decision I've ever made.
That's what I'm doing now. I've given up. I'll put a little bit of like sugar-free flavoring in something. Man, I'm watering it all the time now.
I could drink a pot of coffee and go to sleep.
I don't know. Is that a theory about Starbucks? No? You're about to say something? I know it's not. How do you call it? No, she's not there, I guess. She's not there anymore.
I don't think I was saying anything.
Oh, I thought you were. Sorry. I wanted to leave you the chance because you don't talk much.
I know about Starbucks and how I got popular. Yeah, I did start to. Good to hear. So yeah, my understanding is when it first came out, right, it was just like the small shop. It was really solid quality and went downhill. And then they also had really good programs for like reaching out to homeless and veterans, and people supported it for that. And then once it got big enough, they just dropped the quality, raised the prices.
I heard that they did like pay it forward kind of program where you would buy like 2 cups of coffee, and then like when someone would come in that didn't have any money, that you pre-bought something would go to them.
They do that, and they ran a bunch of programs. Like their goal was to house 100 homeless veterans this year, and putting aside money for that. So they had some really good causes.
they were very aggressive with the location as well. I remember at some point I was in New York City, and we're like standing on one street corner, and we could see 3 Starbucks, like without moving. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
there's
expansion was crazy.
Yeah, there's a place
Before-
in LA where there's literally a Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I would
Down
rather
here
go
in
to a
Texas-
local mom and pop, like in Kentucky. A lot of areas they don't have Starbucks, but they do have like local coffee shops, and I'd rather go there and get a cup of coffee anyway.
Yeah, down here in Texas, there's a new coffee chain coming up, and they're all vets. It's called Black Rifle Coffee,
Oh yeah,
and it's like
fuck those guys.
popping
Those
up
guys are
all over the
scumbags.
place.
nah, they're
Speaking
not
of their
good.
entire
They're not good.
personality being once I had a job, I can't stand them. They're so obnoxious. As your
I
entire
don't know
personality
anything
is I'm
about
a
'em.
vet.
Yeah.
They're fake.
And
They're fake. They
Yeah,
cater
they're
the
absolute
the
scumbags.
conservative, but then they're gonna throw them under the bus.
Yeah, they're scumbags.
Yeah.
They can die in a dumpster
Yeah.
fire.
yeah. Before the coof, you could get the Starbucks around here, like you were saying in New York, Mr. Max.
Yeah.
But after the coof, they all became head shops.
Yeah, fuck, man. In Canada now it's fucking ridiculous. Like you got
Yeah.
you got more head shop than Tim Hortons now.
No,
Tim Hortons are like
James says in the future you can Starbucks is a gentleman's club where you could get a latte and a hand job.
in the future you can get a job.
Idiocracy. You've seen the movie Idiocracy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
been a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, but they go to Starbucks and they get like a latte and a hand job.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Rifle
Surprising.
Company, I agree with the MBOs above it. They're fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And I agree with Dean Paul. Lemon water, that's good. That's a good thing for you.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of just straight up ice water. I have a couple of cups of coffee in the morning, and the rest of the day it's either I have a glass of unsweet tea or I will have ice water.
I'm thinking about buying one of those ice machines just to put it right next to my desk.
No, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Because you're never gonna wash it, and then the ice in it is gonna be fucking gross.
You think so?
Yeah. You got to wash those. You got to
yeah.
sterilize them.
Like a freezer that makes ice.
Yeah, they come out like little cones and then they melt and they refill the hopper to make more ice. So it's just a continuous.
Yeah,
loop.
you just got to sterilize it at least once a week. You got to clean
Yeah.
it once a week.
You think once a week?
Yeah.
In that case,
Get
nah.
some ice trays.
Yeah.
Put some water in it.
No.
Put it in your freezer. You good.
Yeah, but I like having the stuff right at the
Just
fingertips
drink
when-
your water fucking room temperature. You know, just like it's.
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot of energy drink, right? And at some point, like those Monster, the
Oh,
white
man.
Monster, I quite like those. Yeah, and
Those are bad.
That's
At some
my
point,
sin.
oh yeah, but at some point I realized like I was drinking one every morning going to work when I was still go to work back in the days, and at some point I realized like, well, if I forgot to buy some, I didn't have any or whatever, then I would be tired all day and say, man, I'm starting to rely on those and be dependent on those, so that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm cutting them. No fucking more. So no more
When I
caffeine.
was a
hate
truck
depending on
driver,
stuff.
when I was
Yeah.
a truck driver, I would have
Those are the
3 of the
worst,
really big Red Bulls a day. The
Mhm.
20-ounce Red Bulls, I'd drink 3 of those, and then
Yeah.
I'd drink
Damn.
around 98 ounces of coffee a day with
Mm.
extra caffeine. And that's why I had a triple bypass 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no shit. But
It
you know, that's
exploded
the
my
thing.
heart.
Like I think when you start like depending, like needing something, relying on something, like it's time like I cut off. You know, like I fucking
Yeah.
hate. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we talk a lot about freedom. That's the one freedom you can have is that, you know, it's you freedom about your desire. You need to be free of desire.
Yeah, You just got enslaved by a tacky energy drink. Like
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. And I've not had an energy drink
And
in
as
almost
we
4
all-
years now.
Slavery is bad unless
Yeah.
I'm the slave master.
But you know, like that's the thing. We always
Justin, if you were the slave master, I would
I
be
mean,
the
you know,
revolt.
there's level of like
You don't have enough toes to, so
Like,
I'm okay
you know,
with that.
there's
No,
a level of
because the
slavery
main-
in certain lifestyles that are like acceptable because they're like adults choosing to do something like that.
it's always a trade-off, you know. But you know, like you see people like that smoke, people that drink coffee and stuff like that. It's just like, well, you know, you're enslaving so you yourself to this substance or in a way. You know what happened if we the shit at the fan and you don't have access to it anymore? You know, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna cry. You're gonna
I
piss.
can't wait till there's a zombie apocalypse.
You're gonna cry.
When there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to become a zombie and I'm going to finally fit in with the crowd.
You won't even have to get bitten, though.
Be hanging out. No, I'm going to bite a zombie.
No, you're just going to walk around. They're going to just accept you as one of their own.
Hey, as long as I finally get to fit in.
Hungar going to be fucking patient 0.
Yeah.
Kettle 1.
Nice one, Max.
Why do I gotta be patient 0?
I don't know, man. You start shit.
It's just destiny, bro. It's just destiny.
You just have that look to you.
Yeah.
Finally number 1, dude.
I have
really
that
look
look
like a 0.
Thanks to Nerd's Nerd. That makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
I have the patient 0 look to me.
Well, you know, you start shit. You're ahead of the curve.
Just think of that. You start a whole new craze, man. Whole new craze
Of being undead and eating brains. Gerarg.
I only drink
Trendsetter supreme.
I only drink Teeling 30-year-old Irish whiskey there, Beelzebub.
I'm not sure what that is, Dean Paul.
Dean Paul, we're going to give you coffee and donuts and Shadwell. We're going to give you coffee and donuts and turn you into Cop Shadwell.
Yeah. I don't have the picture anymore, I think.
Oh, Kettle 1 vodka. Yeah, I'm not a big vodka drinker.
Here's the ultimate picture of Shadwell.
Of course, he's got it right there.
On hands.
Hey, Hungar. Hey, Hungar. Hey, I'll get you my mailing address if you don't already have it, and I'll autograph it for you. How's that?
You know what we should do? We should all combine our money and we'll get a billboard somewhere.
Great.
Just let me know where it is. Just let me know where it is so I can get my photo taken in front of it.
We got to get bring it up so it looks like a wanted poster.
No, I'm going to put it. Have you seen me? Have you seen me owe 17 years of back child support and posted all over Walmart?
Have you seen this
for back child support?
He is not the sound of mine. He could be shuffling around. He is not quite aware of where he is.
That's what James is saying there. That's true. You know, that's how it happened.
So I'm gonna the elephant in the room here. Not me being the elephant in the room, but like.
Are you calling me the elephant in the room?
No. I'm saying we need to get some face shots of Justin and Nerd.
There's a face shot of me right there.
Dude, I don't know. That could be your fucking cousin. I don't.
Oh no, that's him. That's him because I've got videos and pictures.
Okay. I've never seen him move or wiggle.
That slouching bastard.
Okay. So that's really him.
Yeah.
Nerd. It's a call out.
You won't be seeing mine. I put my face on the internet once before. Took me 3 days to regret it and tear everything down.
Oh, okay.
Well.
What do you have, like 3 eyes?
Close one. Give you eye.
No, she's a woman online.
She doesn't want to have her picture online, which I can't blame her.
She doesn't want you freaking perving out over her.
Yeah, like women are judged on their appearance a lot when they go online. Stuff. Well, everywhere, you know. So it's not the same game as for us, dude. You know.
It's crazy because wherever I
we
go,
are also judged
people
on
call
our
me a
appearance,
fat bastard, and I don't know why.
Well, we're judged on appearance by women and gay men, so we don't care.
Well,
Yeah.
Like if you judge another man based on his appearance, you know, like you can write him up on it, but you know, you shouldn't judge him based on that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be judged based on your accomplishment.
Well said.
Yeah,
And
of course,
the quality of your pizza toppings.
There's something like about your appearance that does say something about your personality. So there's that fact as well.
Yeah.
But
The way you present yourself and some of the choices you made absolutely reflect you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not here as a woman nerd. I'm here as a nerd. I'm here to talk nerd stuff and be a nerd.
Yeah, but you are a woman nerd. I mean,
but that's why it's funnier that.
And I agree with you. If you don't want to post your picture on the internet, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean to offend anybody.
Anonymity or whatever.
I could
pretty open
am
book,
offended.
guys. I mean, I'm all over the net in good and bad, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't give a shit either.
Yeah, me neither. I give zero shits about anything.
Trust me, I've been vilified. I've been fucking called all sorts of bullshit. I just don't care. But that's just me.
Gunpound, no.
No. People have asked me my real name, and there's things you just.
It's Robert.
Shadow looks like a Trevor.
It's Robert.
Trevor, or maybe
knows.
Ulysses, or maybe a Huck.
Did you say Huck or
Gerald?
maybe
his name Gerald?
Did you say Huck or Cup?
Not even close.
His name was
not even close. But I appreciate the sentiment.
I said his name at the beginning of the show, did I not? It's Corn Pop.
I didn't hear nothing.
Corn Pop.
I didn't hear nothing.
Corn Pop's a badass, yo.
A lot of it has to do with Jackie. He's underage, and especially when we started, he was a cute little kid, and we had to be careful. And the other half is, the things in my past that I just don't want out right now. That could potentially harm the little guy. Not that I'm keeping secrets from him, but there may be people out there, former people I dealt with in the business world that they don't need to know I'm still alive and well.
Hungar doesn't put his real name, or not too much anyway.
No, people say my real name all the damn time. I don't give zero shit. My name's Morris.
Yeah.
Your real name isn't Hungar? What the fuck? I've been living on a lie.
Yeah, no, it's true. Even on Twitter, you use your real name. It's true.
That's so weird because I heard that Nerd's real name was Morris.
Is that true?
Are you two related?
Nerds is just
Probably
in the
twins.
other room.
Yeah, we're twins.
Separated at bars.
Nerd is secretly.
And by 20 years?
Yeah, one was frozen in time, and the other one just kept going.
I've got Justin's original YouTube channel.
Don't play it, man.
Man. What do you think, Justin, saying that? What do you think happened?
He's played it before.
Yeah.
It's like a dance. It's a dance channel. How to dance. It's a break dance channel.
It was a TikTok.
The Canadian
he was a TikTok
style.
nurse, right?
No.
Original
That
TikTok
show was
nurse?
out before TikTok came out.
Oh, okay.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, I see. So they copied you.
Yeah. They copied me over there on TikTok.
That single, what? I think the only two in Hungar circles. That single where it matters, Justin and I. So you're safe, nurse. No, I'm single as well.
I'm not single though.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Justin has a live-in woman, believe it or not. Like every time I hear that Justin's pretty much got a wife and he knows about games, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just saying, the Canadian girlfriend is a well-known story.
It's true. Wouldn't it be like having an American girlfriend?
Nerds,
no.
Nerds, you are always welcome on my show. For that, you are always welcome on my show because that was a great burn.
Even though it's recycled, I respect the
it was
running joke
recycled,
more.
but it was at the right time.
Yeah.
She could have been like, Justin's got a girlfriend? I thought he was a fag.
No,
that'd been more Justin speed.
That's a zinger. That's a zinger, and Nerd just got 150 extra XPs.
Yes, but only 50 of them are because she's a woman.
No, she would have got those. No, she got less XPs because she's a woman. Because women.
77 XP on the level.
That's right.
Plus
a
10%
nerd normally only gets 77 XPs on the level.
Can you imagine if they did that?
Dude, I need to do that next time I run a game with some females in the party. They're going to get 33% less XPs than the men.
Yeah. I think elves should get less XP than men.
Elves.
Elves, yeah.
No, just L. You just have L in the game. Just a character sheet for L. You know, our good buddy L.
Guys, he doesn't play. What are you talking about? He
No,
hasn't played since what? Ford was in office.
It doesn't matter. You just give him a character sheet anyway.
It's been a while since I had a next that made like such an amazing one. Fuck.
Johnner would have to give me XP to play in a game.
Yeah,
Did you play? I thought you had a regular.
Yeah, he does with his brother.
Yeah.
Are you still in the warmer game with your brother?
Yes, sir.
Are you eating from a bucket?
Yes.
Popcorn, baby.
It's called a trough.
You're eating corn pops nuts?
hey,
Popcorn.
Look, I'm making gay
Barrel.
jokes here, man. That's what I do.
Barrel nuts.
But nobody listens to you, Justin, because you're a fake.
and you live to tell the tale, James. Wow.
What?
Did you get like cut off for
I
a
killed my
month?
wife after
Just asking for a friend.
I'm missing here. What's going on?
Yeah. James.
Killed my wife. Shit. It's so funny. Mel's character. She went out on the town, got shit faced, whatever. Doesn't remember what happened. She got pregnant. Her character got pregnant. And she was pissed. I'm like, baby, there's magical fucking, condoms, and there's just condoms. You should have worn a rubber. Should have.
Fetus the leadus.
Yeah, you didn't know. You don't know if it's an orc. You don't know if your necromancer got a hold of you. Who the fuck knows?
Hey, do tell, Crafting. What's the scoop with that?
Spill that tea.
Running about Lamentation of the Radiant Citadel.
No. Crafting Gamer said L got himself banned from a couple channels last night.
Yeah.
Last night, really?
He
Was on
gets
my
banned
channel.
from a couple of
Well, was that on
channels.
Table Breakers and Baron and Bruce and that sort of thing?
Bear banned him because Bear was doing.
No, did Bear ban him?
Yeah, Bear was doing shows, and he went from one show to a different show, and he said El just followed him, and then El quit watching and following me because I'm planning on doing that thing in the beginning of the year with Bear behind the screen.
El
And I don't like Bear, so El said if I was going to be associated with Bear, then he's not going to follow me anymore.
Yeah.
Who said that?
That's
El, which I give zero shit
Oh, yeah.
one way or the other. If somebody likes me or not, I don't care.
El is the famous commentator, I guess, that goes in people's chat, and he can be very antagonistic. But he comes in my chat and doesn't steer trouble in my chat. But like, if he does, I just like ignore him, and that's what people can do. So I can grow up.
He kind of turned over a new leaf. I thought when he lost his legs, a couple months back, or at least that's the story going around the water cooler. And I offered, hey man, come on my show. Let me do a one-on-one with you. You've been around for a good long time. Let's give you an opportunity to, tell people about yourself so they at least know where you're coming from, kind of thing. But he's like not having it. I guess he's in a hospice care.
Something you need to learn.
Yeah, I have nothing against El. If he wants to watch,
What do I have to learn?
If he wants to watch and comment
Let it
on my
take your
show,
legs until you come to realize. Just chill out.
if he wants to like and comment on my channel, and if he wants to make silly ass comments on my stream stuff, I don't care. He can do that. And I don't know why he wants to stop following me because I'm planning on doing something with Bear and Keith. I have Bear on my show. But
So
here's
who's
my thing.
Bear?
I'm
I don't
on
know
the
Bear.
name of my on the name of my
Not a
show.
Canadian.
Yeah.
The name of my show is
There's too many of
Hungar.
those already.
It's
The
not
league.
L's
The name of the
chaotic
race is gonna
neutral
come.
live stream. It's Hungar's chaotic neutral live stream. So this is my show, and I'm going to have who the fuck I want on it, and I'm going to talk
Right,
about whatever the
exactly.
fuck I want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got me on it.
And I go on Bear's show
I like Bear.
regularly.
There's a great guy.
Bear came on my channel as well.
Bear the Gen X GM. He's a cool dude. He's been on my show.
Okay, I know him.
He seems like a guy who knows bullshit when he sees it. You know what I mean? And he's going to call it out when he sees it. And he's been around long enough to have made it this far. So he must be doing something right.
I will tell you something about Bear. his favorite systems are all D12 systems.
Wait, Kai was.
I thought he had a whole series of videos on how he really liked the D6 system.
Bear, yeah.
Yeah, that's his favorite system.
Well, he also
Like,
likes Space Grip quite a bit, and he especially like
Yeah.
this when people call it that way.
So Kai stepped out of his chair and we seen plumber's crack. El said Kai needed a GoFundMe for a belt and then insisted that Kai's nudity was going to get us kicked off YouTube and just kept pushing it.
That's kind of funny. I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny.
All this drama over a butt crank.
Yeah.
And Jane says being a dick while waiting to die in a hospice center is a bold move. Let's see how it works out for him. That's a bold move, Cotton.
But, you know,
I don't know.
I think
really that serious?
sometimes he is funny. You know, sometimes he does make me laugh. Sometimes he is being an ass, and then I just like move on and ignore it. You know, but I don't do the click thing either. You know, I fucking hate this thing. Like at some point he gave me that, like, oh, they might stop coming by on Thursday because I cannot stand Shauner Jr., which is my co-host on Thursday. I say, all right.
Are you Shauner Jr.?
No, it's my co-host on Thursday.
Yeah. People are talking shit about this past stream you did.
Oh, really?
Who's your co-host?
Tyler from the channel Flame Zombie 1.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
Tyler. His name is Tyler. He got his own channel, Flame Zombie 1. Yeah. People were talking shit about him.
Let me see. I saw that this morning when I was goofing off on YouTube before I decided to let anybody know I was awake or alive or anything.
Yeah.
I watched that this morning. Sorry I missed it yesterday, bro. I wanted to watch it, but I went for a nap. I like that show, okay?
Thank you.
It's the best thing you do.
Well, the other show now I've been doing is with you, so
exactly my point.
It does bring the level down.
my point made.
No, but I like Tyler. You know, I like how he can go like more into detail into stuff. I thought he was a smart guy.
I don't know. You can't say he's a smart guy. He plays Pathfinder.
Yeah, but he can explain why he played Pathfinder. He can argue about it. You know, just like it doesn't go just I play Pathfinder. Oh, I like it. You know, I think it's good. You know, he can give you reason.
Does he play first edition?
Yes.
Because you've got to know your maps to play that. You can't be dumb and play Pathfinder.
Oh, Mathfinder. That's it.
That is Mapfinder. Yeah.
Listen, you know, guys, with me personally, role playing, you just pick a framework. I mean, I know none of you motherfuckers use the exact rules of any system that you play. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
You just find a framework that's good enough, right? And you just modify it from there. That's what I do. That's why I
play rules. That's what everybody does.
There's something I realized yesterday. All you motherfuckers complain about Morkborg's setting while going on about how you like making your own fucking settings.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't. I just
no. It's not about the Morkborg setting that I complain about. It's because you say like, oh, it's kind of like a 17th century, maybe late 15th, 16th century, maybe France, like that. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool setting. What I complain about is Morkborg art style. The like, oh, it's heavy metal like in RPG form, you know, whatever. Like, you try too hard. You fucking try hard. Stop fucking trying so hard.
I've never played or read a single Morkborg book, so I've never commented on it.
I'll probably get one like after I move. I'll probably get fucking like buy it because of fucking this motherfucker there like keep talking to me about it.
Max, the person who was talking shit said it was L saying that your Thursday night guest was a little bit know-it-all and uppity.
Oh, really? Well,
but I have nothing against your Thursday night guest. I think he's an alright dude.
It's not a guest. It's my co-host.
Your co-host. It would be cooler if I was the co-host.
That was near the
but
end.
I'm not going to do it.
We're talking about.
We all talk shit about you, Justin,
I guess.
because you suck.
Yeah, we're talking. We might have somebody else join us on for the topic next week, but depending.
Well, I know it's not me because you didn't ask.
Well, I would have asked, if it was. No, it's not you. It's not.
He never invites me on his show. He don't like me.
You're the first. You're the first guy I had on my channel, Hungar. If you want to come, like I do that on the Sunday night, I do those like panel as well. Well, you're welcome to
Yeah, I
join.
was the first person on your show, wasn't
Don't
I?
let Hungar guilt your ass.
Yeah, the guy's
And,
gonna be dead soon. Don't worry about it.
Ask me over.
No, but like what I do, because I've been having those talk recently, and usually like I pick one topic, like, and it's usually like somebody I find got an interesting take about something or whatever, and just something, and then, okay, we're gonna fucking deep dive in that. That's why like I got Crispy, because like Crispy was going on this journey and stuff like that. I got the Black Lodge game that try to proselytize for a specific type of gaming. You know, it's like I like to have like a give people like a talk to people about like a specific idea like, that goes something that we don't necessarily hear all the time. That's what I'm trying to look for. I don't know.
Like when I had you on my show, Max.
Yeah.
I used to
You
do
were
Weird
one of the
War
first,
Wednesdays.
One-on-ones I did.
Yeah, I did Weird War Wednesdays for like 50-some weeks, and I'm like, you know, and it's in the Weird War genre or whatever. I fucking had ideas, man. This is such a minute kind of fringe of a click of a fucking, you know, nothing. It's just I just run out of shit to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about.
Yeah.
No, I feel that as well. Sometimes you're just like, man.
And yet here we are.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we talk about food. We talk about all kind of shit. You know what I mean? We just like, because at some point, like, what we're gonna say, like, we're gonna talk about like have this conversation about alignment for the fucking 1,000th time again. Just like
I hate it.
Yeah.
Because you know, this is the shit that we would be saying if we were all sitting on a bar stool drinking a beer together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
It's just us bullshit. It's just us. You know, Nerd just got off work. She came up to the bar. We're all sitting there. She's, you know, sit down. We're all just fucking bullshit.
Of course, we're all already there because we're all fucking slackers.
The respectable one comes late.
Y'all there for the early bird special?
Yeah.
I've been drinking since
Damn,
11:30,
shots
motherfucker.
fired. Wow.
Early bird special.
Happy hour. You gotta get that
And
happy
I
hour.
don't even fucking drink, so I don't even know that they let me in.
Yeah.
Well, you can have like a soda.
Shirley
I only
Temple,
drink
man.
water, dude. I don't drink anything but water.
No, yeah.
You can drink a sparkling water.
Nope.
There you
Nope.
DDs get free water.
That's it. Just say I'm the DD.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Designated driver.
I'd be lying, but yeah, I don't have a driver's license.
Not the DTF.
You're our designated drunk.
Oh, you don't have a driver license?
Nope.
All
Yeah,
right.
but driver's
I couldn't have one for the longest time because of an injury that was causing seizures, and then COVID came around when I was planning on getting one, and they wanted me to wear a mask in the car for the test, and I'm like, no, not doing
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's fair.
Wearing a mask in a car by yourself is like going to bed wearing your condom by yourself.
I think it was the test. They were the driver there.
Yeah,
I didn't
you have
fucking
to
wear
have
a mask during this whole thing.
Same here. No mask, no
Go
shot.
to the grocery. Oh yeah,
No
you cannot
fear.
come in without a mask. Or say, well, look at that. I don't have a mask and I'm in, so I guess I
Well,
can.
listen, law is like subjective. You got, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. You know, but you
It
just
was
gotta
never a
take
law.
their-
Mandates are not laws.
But you know,
I don't care what the governor says.
Okay,
He can go
I
fuck
hear
himself.
you. I got you, man. I hear you. But the thing is, the reality, the function of that is not what you're thinking. Cops will still fucking squash your nuts, and you fucking get fined, and you get thrown in jail. That's what it is. But I'm just
That's why I
saying.
say like might makes right. It's always like the way of the world.
It is, and I agree.
Always has
And
been, always will be.
People should not have, you know, access of movement denied in any fucking fashion. But the thing is like, you know, you live that way. You live that freedom, right? But, you know, if it goes against the grain, you got to take those lumps if they come, you know? Shit.
I've been pretty damn lucky.
Well,
as a matter of fact, I only had one person
Yeah.
during the whole time say anything about it. Everywhere else I went, I saw shit like this, you know, and nods and, you know.
You have like the sovereign citizen, like paperwork in your car with you? hey,
I'm a free man on the land, motherfucker.
I love it. But the cop is
I'm
just
not
gonna
driving.
say, here's a ticket.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
nerd?
driving. I'm traveling. That's what you're saying, no?
Yeah. You say the right magic words in the right order, the cops have to let you go. It's a law.
It's true. The movie's told
You can
us
look
that.
up the rivers and the banks and
You know what? I'm thinking, I hope they bring back the mask mandates.
Why?
Just to
Because
piss
I'm
off
going to put
Shenmue.
out Hungar masks. I'm going to put out Hungar the Starvarian masks, and they're going to have the picture of Hungar the Starvarian on the front.
It's
On
gonna be
the
a
outside of the mask?
with some like
No,
spikes
on the
it.
inside of the mask, there's going to be a picture of my naked ass. So it's like there'd be my naked ass up against their lips and their nose, and me on the front of the mask, so everybody
Fucking
could kiss my ass
degenerate.
just wearing a mask.
Degenerate. You're hurting Mr. Max's soul over here.
Oh, you're hurting. You know. I always say like when you approach the end of your life, it's time to get right with God and to get in the state of grace.
I am right with God. Me and JC are like
you?
this.
Are
Amen,
you?
brother. Amen.
I'm down with JC, man. You know, I just don't know if he's the actual a God component. He's a great philosopher, right? And human thought brought a new idea to a new world into the world. That's fantastic. I'm down with his tenets. You know what he thought. I just
You
don't.
can stop your
I don't have-
blasphemy.
I just don't have the faith. That's it. I don't just diss anybody who does. I just
You'll
don't
get there,
have-
brother. You'll get there.
Yeah, faith is a
But you know
muscle
what?
too.
I'm a
You can
moral
even-
person. I'm a moral person, but I'm a moral person because of my personal convictions, not because I have to follow the rules. It's because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to force my will on anybody. You know, I don't.
TCG, every time I get pulled over, if the cop asks me, you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, because I'm black. And he looks at me funny.
Yeah. If you make them laugh, you
Nah.
might get away.
Crafting gamer. No, you can't say I'm related to a black person because that's racist. Just like
Hey, look,
having a
I'm
black
only-
friend.
I'm only
You've got to be
Pacific
a black
Islander.
person and
I'm
demand
only
him to
Pacific
meet.
Islander when I'm filling out applications.
It got used to.
always say-
I haven't filled an application for work in a very long time now. But they used to say like they used to ask, "Oh, you like do you identify as a visible minority?" And I would always say yes, because like what do you
Oh.
fucking mean by that?
Visible
Visible
minority?
minority, yeah,
No
Yeah.
shit. It has to be visible. Wow.
yeah.
Whole nother level. I haven't heard of.
When I used to
I've
volunteer,
actually-
But
at
I'm
the commu-
ginger, so technically yes, I am.
There you go.
I used to volunteer at the community center, and they gave me
Whoa, wait a
Amen,
minute.
James.
Wait. Volunteer
yeah,
community center? What
Yeah.
the hell?
I'm a very social person, bro.
Shit.
And they were like, "Hey, for all the volunteers, we're offering free food safe handling license training, right? So you know what temperature to keep the poultry at in the fridge." And I was like, "Sure, if it's free." And I got there, and we're filling out the forms, and right at the top it said race and sex, because it's relevant for getting a food handling license for some reason. Why
Well,
would you put this? Why would you put this on the training form?
In the
to begin with?
States, you do not have to fucking fill that shit out. You don't have to
No,
put your
no.
gender. You don't have to put your race if you don't want to on application.
We were all joking about it, and the girl next to me said, "Yeah, fill in black female, you'll get an extra 73 points." It's like I should have. I would have passed. Well, I didn't.
I always put other on applications.
Yeah, but I cannot lie, so you know.
Yeah. We were joking about it, right? And the guy said, "No, leave that part blank." I was like, "Why is it on the form to begin with?"
So I got a question for you, Max, with the lying thing, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm autistic.
I mean-
That's the reason.
I'm not, you know, it's just it's curious because is it a lie if there's an unjust, if in your belief it's an unjust question, it's an unjust agent asking you something, is it, do you feel you have to obligate
No,
that
I don't
injustice?
I don't have to answer.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie. Again, sometimes I can just like leave it blank or just say nothing or just just like, or like I said, if I say yes, I'm a visible minority, like it's technically true because I'm ginger and I'm white, and the whole question like, oh, minority, like white people are like 6% of the population of the world, So what do you consider like a minority? You have to establish a frame of reference for it to mean something, and if you don't, well then like I can interpret it as I want,
Yeah.
But it's not a lie. But I pay a lot of value to truth.
And it's just, I've always thought this in my life. It's like if I have somebody that what they're asking me is unjust or it's just bullshit, and this person has no legal authority over me or anything, right? Not even legal, just any kind of dominance over me or whatever. I say whatever the fuck I want because they're not.
Take care, Dean.
They're not like
later,
worthy
Dean.
of the reality of the.
But you can like not answer. You can do the hostile witness thing where you just like answer every question with another question, and you just like play that game like, or you can just say like, well, it's none of your fucking business, like that's something like you ask me a question and it's not like I almost got in trouble at some point because like in Canada they send you the census and you're forced to do it.
The census,
yeah, and I keep saying them, no, I'm not fucking saying that. I'm not fucking filling that shit up. And like they keep coming to my home and say like, well, it's mandatory. You have to fill a census. I say I'm not telling you shit about me, about how I live, about what I believe and stuff like that, because that's none of your fucking business. And
I remember in the States, our census was during the COVID thing. It kind of went under the radar. There wasn't much talk about it.
Well, you was talk quite a bit. I remember in the state because there was this question about they wanted to ask on the census, are you a legal resident of the U.S.? And there was like this big talk about like, oh no, we cannot ask that, and because people like you know why
you might offend non-legal citizens like
it's because they were afraid.
It's because they won't answer it, and then you won't get all the data.
Yeah, they were afraid that a lot of people wouldn't send back the census, and if they don't send back the census, they're not counted as a resident, and then like a state like California could go from like 40 million people to like 30 million people, and they would receive less representation in Congress.
Well, France is having a problem with this, because France, when they do census, they do not ask race or creed or anything, right? Because it's
illegal in France. It's illegal to keep statistic on race, on sex, on creed. Yeah,
but on the unintended consequences on that, there's like underrepresented, whatever, because of that, because no one really knows, what the makeup of France is, and then
how do you know they're like?
But me personally, I don't see how that really matters. I mean, a citizen is a citizen is a citizen.
I can tell you how it matters. By insisting on equal representation, you're actively oppressing the majority.
No, you're
That's
right.
what all those terms do. Like when you demand recognition and.
But that's the thing. In France, they can't really say like oh, how come we like X% of the population is black, so how come we don't have X% of the population of the politician being black? Because you say like, well, how do you know X% are black? But it goes so stupid in France that even cops are not allowed to describe a suspect by their race.
Yeah. Sorry. And they're doing that stateside and over here.
What dog you got, Max?
Too.
I have a pot cake. Yeah, it's my dog. It's a pot cake. They're like dog that went feral in the Caribbean. This one was born in Turk and Caicos, so they kind of like the dingo of the Caribbean. But I got him when he was like very young, so yeah.
How did he get to Canada?
Legally. He's a legal immigrant.
Legally. Why?
He's a legal immigrant.
No, because it's an organization that bring them back because like they just live on the beach over there and like people don't fucking care about them. So,
he swam to Canada, Justin.
He's been imported. Yeah, it's kind of like a risk.
It's a risk. Justin's typing out some letter to the authorities.
I would never do that to my bro,
District
man.
37.
Justin, how's your new dog doing?
Dog's 7 and Butterscotch are doing okay.
Nice.
They're downstairs. No, not Butterscotch, Pearl.
I got Buddy. He's still not, but he is a stray. Now he's good.
I lost my dog a couple years ago, Panzer. He was 15.
Yeah.
I just lost my cat, Frankenstein. She was a good cat.
James, that's awesome.
James found her.
Shout out.
James found her underneath a car covered in oil, and she lived to be. We had her for 19 years.
Well, if you two want to quickly pop over to my place, you can have a puppy each. I won't have a problem with that.
Yeah, my dog. I was working in construction, and I was in my truck. And I was filling out some paperwork, and I hear this. I look out my window, and there's this puppy. I mean, it couldn't have been 4 or 5 weeks old. It was small. I just picked him up, and he just licked, and he was with me for 15 years after that point.
That's awesome.
My next dog is going to be a shelter dog, and I'm going to name him Convict.
Yeah, my puffer's staring at me right now. He's about 12 years old and as spry as he ever was.
That's
I'm going to name him Convict, and I'm going to buy him Happy Meals.
Oh,
Because he's a good boy.
Yeah, when I rescued him, I had to take him on several buses and a train to get him home from Orange County to where I live, and he was on his way to the pound because he was chewing on stuff. That's how he got his name, and they were going to take him. And I said, no, give me a week. I'll come back. I'll take him home. And I bought a bunch of hamburgers from like Carl's Jr. or something. And I fed him, burgers through the little doggy cage, the little carry thing I had to get him home, and ice chips. And the little fucker, it was an 8-hour trip. He didn't go to the bathroom once. I'm like, that is a smart dog. That is a smart little pup. And he's literally the smartest dog I've ever met. He knows everything you're saying, knows all kinds of, tricks and commands. And
didn't they say that like dogs can have like a word retention of like 20 or 30 words?
Yeah.
They can
How you think the dog sits down? When you tell a dog to sit down and it sits down, it knows what sit means.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of words.
It's for him. This guy, it's way more. And he also knows sign language. Every trick he knows, we have a hand thing, so we can just do the hand thing, and he knows that as well.
Yeah. When I just went to get a drink, when I opened up the fridge, Buddy comes running up, so of course I give him his cheese tacks. I give him a slice of freaking, Kraft single, because the dog gets the cheese tacks.
Fucking dogs in your country have diabetes too, huh?
But, what impressed me with the dog is like his pattern recognition skill. He can tell if I start like putting socks, he can tell like, oh, if I'm going out somewhere. Like he can recognize like if I'm getting dressed to get out to do something, if we're going for a walk, just because of the thing I do, like
Same here. Same here. Every time I go to have a cigarette, he knows, and he's right out here. He
can tell the difference between like, am I going to the gym, or are we going for a walk, or am I going to do some errand? Because I'm gonna do some different thing there. You can recognize.
As a matter of fact, I've got the keys to the mailbox in the house on this peg. And I kid you not, sometimes I don't want to bring them with me. And as hard as I might, I'm making my moves silently, maneuver, and I can't hear shit. And he
gotta lock your mailbox. That's sad, bro.
And he knows he'll hear. I don't know how he hears it, but he just I grab it quietly and muffle the keys, and he comes running. It's like, we're going outside to get the mail, huh? And
my kid's dog in Florida, I got him a Belgian Malinois. One. And she is just a really, really smart dog. And I stayed at their house with them for a while, just for the hell of it. And every time I go over there now, she will start scratching at my shoes to get me to take my shoes off. Because if I take my shoes off, she knows I'm going to stay longer than if I leave my shoes on. So
that's fucking awesome.
She's great. And the dogs they have in Turks and Caicos are called pot cake dogs.
Yeah.
After I lost mine, it was like family. I don't want another one.
Dogs are family. Dogs
it was
are
like
family.
It's like I lost my like a kid or some shit, and it's like I don't think getting another one is what I want. I had a dog. That was Panzer, and it's done.
That's the opposite for me. When my boy goes,
you don't want a Panzer 2 or a Panzer 3?
No, just Panzer 1. That's it.
There you go. Get you another one named Panzer 2.
The next one, if I did get a next one, it would be called Stuka.
The minute my dog passes away, we're going to get another one. If not two this time. just because I think it'd be more fun for the dog to have a friend.
Nerd, are you a pet owner?
I am. I've got 2.5 dogs.
Dogs?
So
that story?
The half, I have, no, call it partial ownership. Unfortunately, my brother has to watch the dog for now due to some issues. But she's still my puppy whenever I visit.
I know how that is. When I had,
Oh, there you go.
I had a ferret. Oh, there's a little pot cake.
Yeah.
They say they say they're like one of the better dog breeds to have.
I don't know.
No, much of the best, hands down.
Yeah, well, that's what a pot cake is. It's a mutt.
They kind of are mod. Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, because it's all a bunch of like people in the Caribbean like brought dogs, and then the dogs went feral, and they kind of became their own breed over time, but by crossing each other. So they do have trade and stuff like that. This one is quite big for a pot cake. It's like 90 pounds. He's very tall. And, yeah.
What were the islands we were trying to get to join the Confederation? Was it?
They say they're very smart and loyal dogs.
Turks and Caicos,
but they're a bit stubborn. Well, this one is stubborn, but it's also like it's not castrated, so I always make them like a little more stubborn. Come on, say hi. Look at the camera.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Dogs are the best.
Yeah, you can barely see him in the black void there.
You know, he's like, all I see is like this black void on your body.
Now I've seen the dog in the light before. It's a cool dog.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a healer a little bit. Looks like it's got some healer in him.
There you go. If I put some extra light.
There you go.
There he is. Look at him.
That's a good dog.
That's Francis.
Francis.
Yeah.
It's a Canadian
It
dog.
is so hard not to baby talk your dog right now.
Yeah, don't baby talk dogs. It's
Come on now,
feminine.
Justin. Don't tell her what to do. She's not your slave.
I tell women what to do because I'm a masculine man.
Yeah, that's how it goes. There you go, big yawn. Yeah.
Yeah, my dog's kind of weird. If we're overly nice to him, he thinks it's BATH time, and yes, I have to spell it
thinks
out.
she wants some money. He's like, I ain't got no money, Shadow.
No, he thinks it's time for a shower. He doesn't know that word, but he knows the BATH word.
Yeah.
And like if he misbehaves, all you have to do is say that, and he just like, and slinks off.
Yeah.
But he's the bestest. Isn't that right, boy?
We used to go hunting all the time. Me and my dog. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you brought him on down. Yeah.
Tom had to retrieve ducks.
But my dog does it on its own. If you guys have heard about the squirrel, right now that's what he's doing. He's trying and waiting for a squirrel that's up in our pine.
I can just picture this
neighbor's dog in his mouth.
I can just picture this Brian going out hunting, and he takes his dog with him, and he misses the shot, and it looks back at him and goes.
Duck on dog. Yeah. Like this one he likes to go like that's the thing with pot cakes. They like to wander a lot because like they're the beach dogs, so they go around and they can eat more shit than that. They can eat like stuff that would make people like make other dogs like in trouble. But this one he likes to go in the wood and then he come back. Like he does sometimes he's going for an hour or two, and then he come back with fucking corn. And you love eating corn. I don't know where he find it, but he goes somewhere, he steals some corn, and he come back and he eat that.
Yeah. Your neighbor's wondering where their dinner went.
Yeah. Well, no,
there's hunters are like, who's eating all of our fucking, trap
corn? Oh yeah, maybe that's maybe at some point he's gonna get stuck in the fucking coyote trap or some shit. Maybe I need to take care of that. But now we're moving soon, so you wanna go down now? Alright. Oh shit.
That's something I miss. I miss sitting in a duck blind next to the water, real cold, just hanging out with my dog. Just
stop laughing at you.
Those are cool dogs.
Yeah. And I got a cat that he found in the wood at some point. Like he was like Like my little cat that is like white and gray that sometimes come on stream there. It's Francis that found him in the wood, and I found him. He was a little like probably he was like about 6 week old, like so a little tiny kitten. His family probably got in by coyotes, but like the dog was like being unusually unruly. He was
Your
outside
dog
in the
stole
wood.
some poor kid's cat.
Well, he didn't this one, but I went to see. What the fuck is happening with the dog? Why is he being like that? And just like he just like found this little cat that was crying there in the wood. And then I gave like some food to the cat. I said maybe his mother is gonna be around, is gonna come back to. But then the cat came to my door at this point, and then I
Cat came back the very next day.
Yeah, exactly. Then I said like, yeah, I'll then come in. And came quiet at my door.
Nice, Brian.
Yeah.
Thought he
Well,
was an
guys,
honor.
Canadian culture.
We've been running over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sounds like Hungar's getting hungry.
Fuck it.
I
I just ate a bunch of kimchi. I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
This
like,
shit's
well,
fun.
did you miss
I'm
the
getting hungry.
chopsticks?
Yeah.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't have anything to eat yet.
Kimchi.
Yeah.
Nasty. Your face is nasty.
Yeah.
Kimchi is delicious. Max, you like kimchi?
No. I don't tend to like that's like fermented shit, right? I don't think they like fermented stuff.
Ferment.
Yeah.
Justin?
Unless it's in liquid form.
I prefer sauerkraut.
Yeah,
I
I've
know.
never had kimchi. I'll eat sauerkraut every once in a while.
I mean, kimchi's okay. Like 2 bites, I'm done.
Nerds?
I've been known to enjoy it on occasion.
Yeah.
Can you put some kimchi in with your ramen? Oh. Kimchi fried rice? Kimchi stew?
I think I mostly eat like there's some stuff I like eating, but I mostly eat for the nutrient. You know what I mean? I need to fill myself up. So like now I'm gonna go eat some beef and sprout and onion
And some cheese.
and some
Yeah. And then after that he flails himself.
Yeah, exactly. No, you need to stay away from the pleasure of the flesh because
I'm not staying away from no
Oh,
cheese.
we got
Have
a
you
little
met any
insight
of
on
us?
Max
Have
there.
you met any of us? Seriously.
what?
I said, have you
Sure.
met any of us?
Everybody,
Sure,
thanks
you know,
for tuning into the show. Thanks for joining me, guys. We will catch you Monday. We're going to have our Manic Monday show. Today was a very fun and successful fucking Friday. Who knows what we're going to talk about, but thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, hitting that little ding-a-ling-ding-ding button down there.
Oh man.
It's called a bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the ding-a-ling button. And it is time for our ending song.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're not gonna see what people are doing.
After, in a minute. What are you guys got going on coming up, guys?
Go ahead, Justin. You wanted to say what's going on?
No, I need to know if I'm doing something on Shadow Show tomorrow and yours on Sunday.
I think James is restreaming our show.
Oh, really?
Pirate.
Oh yeah, Justin. I'm doing a show tomorrow. Another free for all. It's the end of the month, so we're just gonna do, talk about whatever comes up, kind of like last night. We did announce last night that we're thinking about putting out a magazine, and anybody who's interested in helping out with a gamers magazine that's not going to just bow to one particular company, as well as other aspects of the hobby, painting and crafting and kit bashing and things like that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, hit me up on Discord or send me something in the comments section, whatever. Most of you guys know how to get a hold of me, but I miss the old days of grabbing your favorite magazine and actually just having something to read, instead of this online crap. Take it with you. Maybe read it on your lunch break. Just the good old fashioned of actual paper in one's hand.
I'll print it
Well,
out.
you can count me out on that. Max, what do you got going on?
Well, for now, not much, because I might do something on Sunday. I might do like a hangout stream on Sunday night. I'm not sure yet because I got a competition to judge tomorrow, so I'm quite busy at the moment. And
Competition? What?
A powerlifting competition. But yeah, I'm a powerlifting judge. So sometimes like when their competition, I go around, and this one is like an hour and a half from here, so I have to get up early and shit like that. And it's gonna be like I don't know what time it's gonna finish. I'll see. If I'm not too tired, I'm gonna do because I want to have my Saturday to rest. But other than that, I'm gonna be on Thursday again for sure. But I'm probably gonna stream once more before that. So just subscribe and keep an eye open. I might do Sunday. You know, I'll see. I'll see how I feel.
Brian?
Well, we've got a few more days for my October painting challenge, my Weird War. It can be anything Weird War or just Halloweeny. Just one thing or a million things. Paint
Well, I've seen a Nerds competition entries, and they kick ass.
He's got the flail out.
He's got the flail out.
I'll wait until Friday one. That's his easygoing flail. There's no leather strip or barbs on that one.
Nerd, what you got going on?
To me, I don't know about you guys.
Nerd, what you got going on, girl?
Over his head.
Nothing too exciting. I'll probably be dropping my first real content video on BattleTech, but I'll be hanging around on your guys' shows.
What's your house? What's your house on BattleTech?
Kraus Inner Sphere. I'm Steiner and Merrick. Though honestly, my main is playing Jade Falcon.
Okay. Remember, the Highlander
I like playing
is
the bad guys.
Mech.
If you're gonna be the bad guy, be the silly, over the top bad guy.
Draconis Combine for the win.
Remember, the Highlander is the best choice. The Highlander is the best mech, and I will fight you, bro. Even if you're a female type, bro. If you say otherwise.
The Jenner's the best.
If you fight in the Highlander and I get to choose what mech I fight in, we can have that.
I will take on a Highlander with a Jenner.
What's your feeling about the Griffin?
We should do that. We should throw down. We should do an online throwdown between
Justin
and
is a great mech. The Griffin is a great mech.
Highlander's always best.
I also like the fire javelin. It's the House Coretta javelin, but it has like 5 medium lasers and the heat sinks to fire them.
Yeah, I'm usually more like a ballistic guy.
I also love a catapult or an archer.
None of them are a Highlander. There's a problem.
I always play
I
the
like what
infantry and
Bubba
tanks.
says. There's only the Combine, the Draconis Combine. There's the Draconis Combine, and then they're bitches.
To be honest, I only like what I know like from BattleTech is like from playing like the card game back in the days, and now playing some mech warrior.
I still have my cards. You got yours?
I still got some, not much though. No, I don't think I have enough for the.
It was a good solid game.
I loved it, but it wasn't very popular around where I live, unfortunately.
No, it wasn't really popular anywhere.
Yeah,
but that's the way the best games are sometimes.
All right, here is our ending song, everybody.
Oh.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me?
I deal with this every day.
I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside real Rome. There's no one, just me only, sitting on my little throne. I work very hard and make up great plans, but nobody listens, no one understands. Seems like no one takes me seriously, and so I'm lonely. A little lonely. Poor little me. There's nobody I can relate to. Feel like a bird in a cage. It's kinda silly, but not really, because it's filling my body with rage. I'm the smartest, most clever, most physically fit, but nobody else seems to realize it. When I change the world, maybe they'll notice me. And until then, I'll just be Ronry. Yeah, Riddle Ronry. Paul Riddle me. So
and I know that's how everybody's gonna feel after they don't get to hang out with me, but we all be just a Riddle Ronry.
Oh.
All right, take care. All.
Less Ronry now than 2 hours ago.
See, even a nerd's nerd had a little tear in her eye. You heard the catch in her throat.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, buddy, we'll meet again. No doubts whatsoever.
And that's not just because she's a North Korean escapee.
Everybody, peace, love, and chicken grease. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching our bullshit. Like and subscribe everybody's videos. And subscribe to everybody on here. Check out a Nerd's Nerd. She's got a new channel. Only one video so far, but it's a really good video.
And now we're going to
Mr. Max always has some good shit going on his channel. Brian's got some weird stuff going on his. That's why he's weird World War II. And Justin's just fucking slacker.
Yeah, yeah.
Chadwell has his sun on, and when his sun is on, it's a very good show. When it's shadow, it's all right. But when Jackie's on there, it's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks everybody for coming on. You guys are great. We had a great day today, and I can't wait to see everybody Monday. Have a great weekend. God bless.
What are you talking about? You're gonna come hang out with us on Saturday?
Yeah, you know I'm gonna pop in on Saturday. Just make fun of you guys.
You're not gonna hit the link though, because you're a slacker.
I'm gonna hit the link.
You're too
like
afraid.
And subscribe. Yeah.
No, the link to join the stream.
I joined the stream last week, dumbass.
I don't remember you there.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a really good show.
Because I was on it. Yeah. Me and Nerds carry the show. Justin's just on there for
you got to give it up for the Dungeon Minister for popping in too, man.
Always give it up to the Dungeon Minister. And Shadwell, your show last night was pretty interesting. You had Holy Diver on.
Yep. HD's a great guy. He's going to be on more of our shows.
Different venues. That's good.
Yeah, catch HD tomorrow. He does his show on Saturday. Around noon. And you know, like I said, let's just support each other and everybody, and have a great weekend.
Hey,
man.
can I borrow $20?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't lend money to people named Corn Pop, bro.
Hey, what do you say when somebody slams your favorite head up against the bar and asks you if you paid your dues? Look them right in the eye and say, "Yes, sir, I have. The check is in the mail."
You got it.
That's right. Yeah. You guys have a great day, everybody.
Now Shadow would not get that reference. It's from the